It's day 4, and I keep seeing more of them. More of those freakouts from those Kevins and Karens. It doesn't end. It's almost like this is the yearly roundup of all the best Karen freakouts and clips from 2024. You were completely stupid. What a stupid intro, but we're continuing the countdown. This is going till Christmas. I told you that. I've got way too many clips to do it in one video. Let's continue on with more clips from the year 2024. The person behind the camera here is trying to get a refund for their meal for one reason or another. We don't have that information. Ultimately, they can't give the refund because the manager has to do it and there is no manager in the store right now, but the customer keeps pestering them about the refund, and one of the employees has a very interesting reaction.
All I did was ask for a refund because you guys gave me the wrong order.
Just give her a refund. She has full rights.
We can't! I mean, we can't!
Okay, but
not manager!
Okay, well you could at least offer to remake the order or something.
We can't! We don't have permission to do any of that.
So, but
why
nobody...
don't you go into the kitchen and do it?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, they can do that later. You can do it later.
That's fine, but this is inconvenience to me right now.
Yeah! I don't want to kill it. Get out of my way!
Oh, wow. Let me go ahead and call the police on you guys. Let me call the police on you guys. And I have my lawyer also. Come on, you want to...
Put it down, Zach. Put it down. Because you can't do that. Because
This is the type of people you guys have working stuff. And you want to give me my refund back. And a $9 refund. Nobody has the power to give me. I mean, you have your employees attacking me. You have one of your employees attacking me. So this is what we dealing with.
If only a manager can give a I swear I've seen a Hardee's clip before across the clips that I've been watching over the past year and a bit. Like, I swear it's like one of those things, okay, if only a manager is allowed to approve refunds in any capacity, approve remakes of food in any capacity, then there should be a manager there 9 times out of 10. Like, there should be a very low possibility of not having a manager on site if they are required for something like that, because those things are going to happen on the regular, semi-often. It's going to happen. Your employees are going to stuff up at some point and do a meal wrong, or something goes wrong, and if a manager has to approve something like that, then they're kind of going to be there all the time. Like, that just sounds like an inefficiently stupid system. And this employee either has major anger issues, has either a mental disability of sorts, or just it sucks as a person. Either way, I don't know how they're in a public-facing job like this one with that type of attitude. It's interesting, to say the least. I get desperate times require desperate measures, like you just go into a random job, and fast food restaurants are very desperate for people in general, though I don't know about this one. The person behind the camera is a part of a jet ski boat rental company here, and has spotted one of the people renting one of their jet skis has crashed it, flipped it, so has gone over there to retrieve it and talk to the guy about what in the world you just did, and he can't help but try and redirect the blame elsewhere.
Can you throw it over to him?
On this shit, bro.
Huh?
But y'all shit does not work.
Dude, you flipped it. It's upside down right now.
Like, I'm not
what are you
gonna hold
talking about?
Like, yeah, right now, but like even earlier.
Can I have the tow rope?
No, I would like to talk
Dude,
to you.
it's literally upside down right now in the water.
I can see
Can
that.
you give me the tow rope before he loses the jet ski?
I can see that. He's not.
Dude, you're clearly wasted. Do you see the security guard waiting for you guys up there? No, that's a DUI, right?
Care, but
dude, you up. That bad. Look at that. It's upside down. I literally have you on video crashing.
This shit is bullshit. Like this, the speakers blew out. First of all,
you were 3 hours late to your rental. The jet ski is currently upside down. Dude, it's currently upside down in the water.
Yeah, because your jet ski is
Holy
bullshit.
Shit, dude.
Your jet ski is bullshit.
It's upside down
jet ski is bullshit.
in the water.
A jet ski can flip over.
No, it can't, dude.
You're fucking goofy, bro.
Man's either drunk or high or a mixture of both, but good lord. Man, it's not my fault the jet ski flipped. I wasn't the one. It was broken. The speakers blew out. That's why it flipped. It's your fault. I'm laughing because that's how I choose to deal with any situation like this. It sucked to be the person who A, rented this thing out, and B, who has to now deal with the aftermath of, yep, that jet ski's probably wrecked. Probably. Most likely. Because it's flipped. But yeah, that's nuts. What a man. It's just sitting there going, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It was you guys who gave me a bad jet ski. God. Here we have someone having a big fight with one of the fast food workers over what seemingly is meant to be an egg roll. Roll the clip.
Yes. Oh, please. Please the go, because I got time, bitch. I got time. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. I want you to bring your ass over here with that energy. What are you going to do? Let me tell you something. You're going to fight me over Dora, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you what you're... I'm going to tell you... I'm going to tell you... I'm going to tell you one thing. 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 Remember my face, ho. Yeah, remember, no, bitch, you don't work here, bitch. You knew. You knew what's...
Can I get my food?
Let me get my food, please.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for work.
Let me get my food. Bitch, you lucky I don't spit in your face, ho. You lucky I gotta go to work.
I mean, I don't pick you for a gym nut, but I suppose everyone's going to want that protein very desperately at some points in times to cause stupid stuff like this. Now, don't get me wrong, both people are very clearly in the wrong in this entire situation. Like, we don't know how this fight started in the first place, nor who actually caused this mess, but let's just say neither side weren't afraid of escalating things further. One's yelling and screaming over the counter, bending right over trying to get up in their face, and the other tried to swing. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say, really. Now, this clip has a story to it, and we successfully have both sides of that story. But that means we got a clip from both perspectives here. We're going to be starting off with the perspective from the employee of this Dollar General, but basically the gist of it is something occurred prior to the recording of both sides here, where this person made an attempt to make a transaction. That card got declined for some reason or another. Apparently some transphobia was done. Apparently the employee swore at the customer. Apparently. These are allegations. Here's clip one from the employee side.
Here is giving me a hard time here at Dollar General.
All right,
doesn't want to leave because their card is declined because
my card did not decline. It did not say insufficient funds. What did it say, ma'am? Did my card say insufficient funds, or did it say that your system's not working? No, I'm serious, because this isn't cool.
Is it okay if I check out here?
Anyway, this is not, it did not say insufficient funds, sir. What did it say? It said no checking account. What does that mean? It did not say insufficient funds. We're going back to your transphobia. What did you say to me, sir? You giving me a hard time here before at this place. What did you say to me? Keep filming, because it's going to be on here. You cussed at me. You said you. You're going to lose your job, sir. Have a good one.
Okay, now you've seen that. Let's get the other point of view, the point of view from the customer. Mind you, this clip has now been deleted by the original poster, as well as they've deleted their entire TikTok account, which is interesting to say the least, but I'll get back to you on that one. Here's the clip first.
Oh, this is Quentin at the Dollar General in Pflugerville. What did you say, Quentin? You called me a she, her?
I don't know what.
And you said to get the out because your system's...
I don't know what you said, man. Go on somewhere.
Oh, no, what'd you call me? Please, Quentin. Please feel free to tell me what you called me.
We can play this game all day.
Oh, what game? Where you're being transphobic and offensive because your system's not working, and I asked if we could use another register, and you said, get the fuck out of here?
This fellow here is giving me a hard time here at Dollar General.
All right,
doesn't want to leave because their card is declined because
my card did not decline. It did not say insufficient funds. What did it say, ma'am? Did my card say insufficient funds, or did it say that your system's not working? No, I'm serious, because this isn't cool.
Is it okay if I check out here?
Anyway, this is not, it did not say insufficient funds, sir. What did it say? It said no checking account. What does that mean? It did not say insufficient funds. We're going back to your transphobia. What did you say to me, sir? You giving me a hard time here before at this place. What did you say to me? Keep filming, because it's going to be on here. You cussed at me. You said, F you. You're going to lose your job, sir. Have a good one. I guarantee.
Okay, let's do some unpacking here. So I think the first things to unpack is her allegations of this guy apparently cussing her out, as well as potential transphobia nonsense. And, well, you can take his choice to be silenced about this entire thing as two things. Either A, he's not trying to deny these allegations, or B, he just doesn't want to fight about this type of thing. which ultimately, with those things, that's about as far as we can really get here. I wouldn't understand why someone would want to throw these type of allegations unnecessarily at people for no reason. I would like to believe that she did have to deal with some transphobia, but at the same time, knowing how a lot of these things go, there's a lot of lies and often false things that are said in these clips to try and heat up the story to go viral more so. I don't know. So I'm just not going to touch with a 10-foot pole, if I'm completely honest. Moving to the next thing. I worked in retail for years at a cash register. I never in my life has seen a card get declined for no checking account. So, and even from some basic Google searching, I cannot find anything that relates to that. But usually, if the card system just doesn't work on our end, usually it just won't even load the ability to complete the transaction on an ATM on the FPOS machines if the system's down. Like, that's usually how it goes. So it could be something with the bank that's having issues, or maybe your account's having issues. There are various different error codes that pop up when a card gets declined, and there are various different reasons for said error codes. Ultimately, this is interesting. Outside of the supposed allegations of transphobia and an employee cussing out a customer, well, there's not really much happening here aside from just stupid shenanigans. And again, her account's also gone. Well, the account that originally posted the clip from her point of view is gone. And that could be for various different reasons. Either they got a lot of heat because people saw their perspective being the wrong one, or potentially they just copped a lot of crap because they're trans. Who knows? The account's gone, and happy that simple, really. So the guy behind the camera here has come to talk to their neighbor because their neighbor apparently has a problem with their dog because their dog apparently barks all the time, non-stop, and things just go in a very funny direction to me. Here's a clip.
Hi. Hi. I'm your neighbor in the back.
Excuse me, dear. Penny.
Oh, these are your dogs too that are always barking?
My dogs don't bark.
Yeah, they do. As you saw, they do. So your husband had a problem?
Dear?
Your husband had a problem because my dogs were barking earlier? What was the problem?
Dear, would you get out here and talk to this man?
Your dogs bark.
Like yours do.
It looks like they bark.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
So my dogs can bark, but yours can't.
Mine are doing it in the house. Yours
Your
are doing
dogs
it
bark in the backyard all the time. So what was the problem?
Are you the guy from back
I live back there, yes.
Absolutely you have a problem with me.
Yeah, why?
Why? Because your dogs bark and bark and bark and bark.
So do yours.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
no,
do.
God damn it, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Bullshit.
Yes, they do.
Listen, they go out there and if they bark, it's like bark, bark, and then that's it.
No, they don't.
Our dogs
really?
do not, no.
Your dogs bark for 20
Bullshit.
minutes. Yes, they.
You want me to get the other neighbors here? We can all tell you.
Really?
We can tell you all because
Wow.
your damn dog.
No, that you are lying, buddy.
Bullshit.
Sorry, your dogs bark
I sat out there this
all the
morning
time.
and that goddamn little dog you got was right there
They're
next to the
dogs.
next yard.
They're dogs.
Agitated.
Does that bother you that much?
Yeah, it does.
You have dogs and barking bothers you that much?
It does. Because
Wow.
this is supposed to be a peaceful neighborhood.
It is a peaceful
But
neighborhood.
it's not with your dogs.
Dear,
Really?
Come in. He's recording us. Get
Yeah.
in.
Oh, I think you should. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
recording
yeah.
you the whole time. You're gonna.
Good.
This is gonna end up
Excellent.
online. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Because the next thing that's going to happen.
Just tell us. Tell us.
Okay, the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to go to the police.
Go do
and
whatever
turn
you
you
need.
right in.
Do whatever you need
because
to, buddy.
You're not even supposed to have that many dogs. You don't train them. You don't take care of them.
What do you
don't
really?
Yes.
What
that's
are you
right.
talking about?
You
I have
let them
3
roam
dogs.
around in a
I have
in a
3
yard
dogs.
that's full of crap.
Who cares what my yard looks like?
Who
That bothers you
cares?
that much?
That's
Who cares?
humanity, man.
Who cares
Do
what my
you not
backyard
get
looks like?
that?
It's toys back there. Those
Oh,
are my
there's no
son's toys.
It's all
Go.
crap.
It's toys. It's
all
my son's
crap.
toys.
Oh, bullshit.
It's my. Go back there and take a picture.
I have.
Go.
I have, man.
Be
It's
my
all
guest.
terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Have a
you
nice
happy
day.
now? You got enough on film?
I got it. I got enough on film.
Okay, good.
Thank you, buddy.
And let me just
have a
tell
nice
you
day, buddy.
that
Have a nice day. You are crazy, bro.
About halfway through watching this clip originally, I just started giggling and couldn't stop. It just seems so unnecessarily petty from the old man here. It's like, oh, let's go. Oh, yeah. So the next time I'm going to call the police. I'm going to tell them you got like too many dogs and you don't train them. You don't do this. Your yard looks like shit. It's like, where did all this stuff come from? It's like, what? Your dogs don't bark? We're just going to pretend what happened at the start here when someone knocked on your door, those dogs weren't barking? Yes, when a new dog comes into a yard and it's in a neighborhood where there are other dogs, feedback loops often occur, where one dog just starts barking randomly because, I don't know, someone's walked by or someone they're unfamiliar with walked nearby. Then another dog in the neighborhood will bark at that dog because they've never heard that bark before. Then they bark back and they just bark for a little bit. It happens. Trust me, one of my neighbors recently got a new dog, and for the first few days, it was just non-stop barking. It's done now. It's no longer barking anywhere near as much as it was before. But, you know, that's just how dogs are. Deal with it. Jeez. Here showing us another rendition of parents taking their child's sports way too seriously. We have an upset mother who goes to run up to an umpire and throws her drink at them.
Keep on.
Now, if I was a slapper, I'd be wrong, right?
You slap me. Go right ahead.
Oh!
And you got a problem with it?
Look, man, let me tell you something. You messing around with the wrong one here.
Don't get in that cord time. Sit down.
That woman at the end was ready to throw hands, but her partner, brother, family member, not 100% sure, or just maybe a friend, come up and said, no, sit down, not worth it, let her have her angry stomp time. It's like such a silly. I love the comment from the guy. It's like, yeah, if I slapped you, I'd be wrong. And she just gets so mad at that mentioning. It's like, bro, you're the one who took your, because you couldn't hit him through the fence, you decided to grab your drink and throw the drink at him. What if that was hot coffee? That'd be a land of hot water you just landed in, or, well, the umpire just landed in hot water. You just in hot water because don't worry about the semantics. Here we have an officer giving an 18-year-old girl a good life lesson, and probably something that she needed to hear. A good old reality check, I say.
That's not the point.
No, that is the point.
Just please don't learn to do your lesson.
There's no lesson, just drive. This is like, how old are you?
I'm 18.
No wonder why.
That explains a lot. Can you just take the van and drive out? You're proving a lesson to nobody. To nobody. And you've already proved the lesson. I'm here, so it's over with. Let's just drive. You know how many things are going on in the city? There's no police. I don't have time for this nonsense. I know you're only 18, so you don't understand the real world, but just drive the car forward. You're proving nothing. You're just annoying people. This is all on camera. Just have a nice day.
I really want to know what happened to get here in the first place, but yeah, sometimes there's a lot of things that are happening in the world, and sometimes it's just not worth it to care about this type of thing and just move on with your day. It ain't worth it most of the time. You're just wasting your time, other people's time potentially, depending on how things escalate. Sometimes it's just better to just move on. Here we have yet another classic plane freakout, though we don't have much information of what happened prior to this. All we know is that we're coming to the point where police officers are here to arrest this person who's apparently causing a public disturbance.
Oh my God, Chris.
Oh, is this real?
My name is Sophia Robertson. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I don't give a Chris! That lady
She don't give a
I'm super curious what actually happened prior to the clip to warrant the cops being here in the first place to arrest this person. Like, genuinely, is it something legitimately fair to arrest him for? Were they just being loud and obnoxious like some people are? Like, well, what's the story here? Well, they got arrested for some reason or another, and it's all on camera, and people are laughing and egging them on a little. I don't know. It's interesting. We jump into another clip that has no context for what happened prior to the recording itself, but ultimately I don't think that matters in this case, considering the chosen actions from the Karen on the other side of the counter.
Y'all got a rude ass bitch up here.
What was rude?
So get my
What was rude?
Listen, keep talking. I'll take your whole
I'm calling
Give me my
the
phone, D.
I'm suing you for everything you have.
Sue me, bitch. Keep suing. Stop. Hey, y'all need to stop. Give me my food. Get out. We're gonna give you your food. Give me my food. Don't do that shit. Give me my food, then. We're gonna give you your food. Just stay out. I ain't staying nowhere. You gotta kick that bitch back there. Stop doing that, okay? Kick that bitch back there. You want that food? Stop doing that shit. Because it ain't no. I got you. Just stay over there. I am. Stay over there. Keep my face, baby. Okay. Stay over there. Yeah, just come. Tell it to come over there. I got you. Stay over there. My chicken strap on my fries. Okay, it's coming up. Just wait.
Stop. This okay. This okay.
Please hold. Could you not be up here?
Come here. Come here, sir. Come here.
Yes, because someone being rude at you at a restaurant it warrants you trying to whip their phone out of their hand and throw a tray at them. Yeah, that's how this goes. Someone being rude to you means that you get to respond with an assault. That is the brightest thing I've ever heard from someone ever. Like, yeah, there's context beforehand, but ultimately I just see it as this. If this is your chosen response to someone who's, quote, being rude, you're a terrible person regardless. Like, seriously? That's how you choose to do? You want to climb up the counter to try and whip the phone out of someone's hand, and when that doesn't work, you try and throw crap at them from over the counter? Like, what the hell are you thinking? This door-to-door salesman has some extreme dedication to his job, attempting to do some door-to-door knocking whilst a tornado siren is going off in the background. Here's the clip.
Hi, ma'am. It's a whole tornado outside.
I know, I was already...
Yeah, go on somewhere. We in cover.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Well, why are you still standing there, honey? Yeah, go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you okay? It's a tornado outside.
I'm just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, go home. What is goddamn scooter? Now this shit don't make no sense. You can't make this shit up.
Was that a sequence? Oh my god. I don't even know, like, I mean, I don't even know what to say to this one. That's just ridiculous. Like, man doesn't seem to know what's going on. It's just doing his job. And then he rides away on one of those Segway unicycle thingy-bobs. I forget what they're called. All I know is, like, several years ago, those things were exploding and having lots of issues. So people, like, that was its own, like, I don't even know where to start. This is just such a wacky clip. Here we have a very interesting clip where this guy here, who's supposed to be a lawyer, who's gotten themselves an Uber, where they've gotten an Uber order that would only ever fit 4 people, but they're going to make an attempt to put 5 people into said Uber. When the Uber shows up and sees that that's what they're going to do, they decide to deny them rightfully, and well, this is what happens next.
The kids, you are 5 people, you get Uber Black, and you said I'm making up that you need to... Okay, so explain what you're doing.
Get out of the way.
Please explain what you're doing.
I'm being
Please
harassed.
explain. You know what happened to the CEO.
You're racially profiling us.
You're saying I racial profile you? You are 5 people, you book a black car?
Girls, go inside.
And you tell
You're
the
threatening,
Irish
you're threatening me. You're threatening me.
No, don't stay.
You're threatening me. I feel threatened.
For what?
You are threatening my children.
Say your children.
You are threatening my
You
children.
said that you're a lawyer.
I
Hey,
am.
stay
You are
far from me.
threatening. You got out of the car. You are the
Stay
aggressor.
far.
That's how the
I'm
law
closing
works.
the door.
You're the aggressor.
I'm closing my door.
You're the aggressor.
See.
You got out and chased me.
I'll make sure that the
You do that. Big shot. Let's see how far
big
that
shot.
gets you.
5 people.
Let's see
over
how
back.
far it gets
Let's
you.
be honest.
You're the aggressor.
You're try for what?
You're the aggressor.
Ma'am, please call.
I heard
so
you say.
you
I
with
heard
it?
you say under your breath they look Jewish.
What? What? You're sick. You are sick. You're sick.
I hate these type of lawyers. Like, I don't hate lawyers in general. It's just these type of lawyers that try to use the fact that they're a lawyer to get what they want in given situations, even if they are completely wrong. Like, I'm not 100% sure in this case if the lawyer believes what he's actually saying here, or is just trying to convince the Uber to just take the ride, even though it just seems like this lawyer doesn't want to pay for an Uber that fits everyone that he's taking with him, and so would rather try and force everyone into this car, which only has 4 extra seats. How are you going to fit 5 people into a car with 4 seats that are extra outside of the driver themselves? Are you stupid? I thought you were a lawyer. I thought you'd know that there's kind of a law to that, you know, type deal. And yeah, it looks like it's a big SUV, but I'm assuming that it's just got a huge trunk space and no additional seats there, and it's just the typical passenger driver's seat and then the back seats, which can fit 3 people, nothing more than that. It's still completely stupid. And I love what the lawyer says at the end of the clip. It's like, I heard you say that I'm Jewish under your breath. It's just like, really? You're trying to find anything you can to try and stick against this guy, which is ridiculous. In this clip, we seem to see the definition of go around and find out.
Don't come back there. Who's she talking to? Who is she talking to? Bitch, I will throw this phone at you. I'm not playing. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. You disrespect me. You don't know him. Let me go. Let me go.
Come on, let's go.
She a bitch. These Mexican people come in this neighborhood and act like that. Don't do that. Ma'am. Stop talking to me.
Calm down.
Stop talking to me because you know how this bitch acts.
Ma'am.
Why is she the supervisor? Okay.
I don't know, ma'am. Just calm down.
Give me my money back so I can get out of here.
Okay, ma'am. Just calm down.
Give me my money back.
Ma'am.
Give me my money back.
She's gonna give you your money back. Calm down. She's gonna give you your money back. Calm down, please, ma'am.
Give me my money back.
She's gonna give you your
I would love to know what happened prior to the recording of this clip, but going off of context clues in the clip, it can be assumed that this lady was not happy with her order, something was done wrong, or something along those lines that caused her to want a refund. When she's asked for the refund, the woman behind the counter decided to be extraordinarily rude about it, and that upset the customer to the point where she does something like this. Like, talk shit, get hit. Not that I agree with that statement. I also can't exactly side with the worker because clearly you've done something to make someone very angry. And, you know, as customer service, that's not what you're meant to do. Here we watch some classic road rage play out.
People are so crazy. Look at this. Look at this girl. That's a girl driving. That is a woman. Look at that. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. They're front of you in the car crash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What is wrong with people? Just go to work like normal people. This is no Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What is going on? Oh my gosh. I'm going around this. The
classic that you cut me off, now I'm going to chase you down until you stop, and then I'm going to get out and scream and shout and let it all out. It's like, I get it. I get why I get why that type of thing would make you angry. But, you know, sometimes you need to think a little further and realize that you're driving like a multi-thousand pound car. that, if done wrong, can easily kill someone. Heck, if you do something really, really wrong, you could kill yourself with it, which is not exactly the thing you want to be doing. So maybe be a bit safer on the roads, even when someone does something completely stupid like cutting you off or jumping into your lane without acknowledging that you're actually right there, right where they're going to go. Because, you know, you got to expect, like, as a driver, your main thing is, like, not how you're driving. No, it's all about how everyone else is driving. Because no matter how well you drive, all it takes is one dumbass doing something ridiculously stupid to screw you over. This clip's quite an interesting one. So this person here wants to just get a refund for their items for one reason or another. I don't know. That's not really important to the information of this story, if I'm completely honest. They pretty much asked, okay, do you have a receipt? She's like, yep. And then one of the other workers asked, oh, which door did you come in? You know, making the question's more of an assumption, like, oh, did you steal these items or not? Or something like that. It's just a weird question to ask. And because this person is black and assumes it's possibly some form of racial thing, which it probably could have been, is not exactly happy with that questioning.
She wants to return this.
Because she didn't piss me off, so I don't want it. She didn't piss me all the way off. Yes, I was. I don't want it.
Don't scream at me.
That's fine. I want a refund.
Do not scream at me.
I want a refund.
Do you have a receipt?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Which door did you come in?
Ma'am, I'm not answering shit. I got a receipt.
I
don't have to answer shit if I got a receipt. Get a manager and get 12 of them, and don't be surprised if I sue your ass. I don't have to say which door I came in if I have a receipt.
Call the sheriff.
Call the sheriff.
Easy now.
Ain't no easy shit. Call whoever you want. You can call whoever you want. You have to give me a refund. I have a receipt.
We don't have to give.
Yes, you do. If I have a receipt. Yes, you do.
What door did you come in?
It don't matter.
We'll review the tapes.
Review the shit, and I got your ass on camera, and y'all gonna be famous today.
Stop screaming at me.
I don't have to stop doing shit. You can't talk shit to me if I can't talk shit to you.
Talking shit.
Ma'am, you said, do you
come
have
up
a
here and maybe
receipt?
call the police.
I said I have a receipt. I don't have to tell you shit else.
There's a lady up here screaming and
there's a white lady up here being racist because I have a receipt and she won't return my shit.
She's
playing the card.
Yeah, playing the card for you too. No, ma'am, that's not fair. You said, do I have a receipt? I said yes. And I said yes, sir. And I said yes too, didn't I?
You jumped her ass.
But I jumped her ass, but I said yeah.
All she needed
but
is
I
the
said
receipt
yeah.
to process
And I said it was on my phone, and she said, which door did you come in? I said, I don't have to tell you. She said, yes, you do. So since you've been on that white bagging too, let's be real. That's what she said. So don't start lying, sir. That's what she said. That's what she said. I said, I have a receipt. They both said, what door did you come into? But they don't want it. They don't want the receipt. Listen, she don't want it because she said, what door did I come in from? They don't care about it. They care because I'm black. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes, they do. You just like them.
God almighty. I just sit here and question, like, have some of these people just, like, don't know how to handle customer service? Like, the immediate thing I think here is, like, okay, a question has been asked that was not really necessary, that has now angered the customer. Now he's like, you know what, don't worry about that question, let me just process this for you and you'll be on your way. That's all that was needed to be done in this situation. Like, that would have been good enough to probably get her to calm down a bit. Like, yeah, she's going a bit on an angry tirade because of that weird line of questioning you sent her. Like, of course she's not going to be exactly happy with that. Maybe just, like... It doesn't even look like the staff are trying to process that. They're just sitting there watching her and not actually doing their job when she's literally asked for the refund. Literally just go through. It's like, okay. Like, as I said, it would have been as simple as like, okay, cool, don't worry about that question. Just hand me your receipt and I'll start processing this for you. And that's it. And then, of course, the additional person, that customer, getting involved in this argument, not completely understanding what's going on, thinking he knows best. Like, I get the defending of workers, okay? I do. But maybe don't butt into things you have no idea what's going on in. Seriously. Here we have a guy who's upset that a dog is playing around in the garden-esque thing that this guy had apparently created out the front of this building in between the pathway and the road. You know, the area that's technically public property. He's still upset of it, well, here's what happens.
Yeah, I got a camera too. Yeah, that's cool. Seriously. You need to back up. I don't know why you're walking so close up on me.
No,
it sounds like it sounds like what you want is a suburban lifestyle in the middle of the city.
No, I want you. We pay a lot of money for that.
That's cool.
I try to pull my dog out.
You did not. You've been out there for like 5 minutes.
You know, it's the grass. Yeah. You're scared because I pulled out my phone. Otherwise, you're gonna come up and act like an asshole. But it's grass out here. You may own the unit that you live in, but you don't own anything beyond that. This is public property. If you don't want dogs to pee in it and eat it, don't plant in it. Or move to the suburbs. You don't own more than your property upstairs. Yeah. Goodbye.
Look, I can get why he's upset, but at the same time, if you're going to be putting gardens next to a footpath, especially on the part between the footpath and the road, where by technicality, depending on how the county functions or state functions or whatever functions with those type of rulings, technically it's public property. You can plant stuff there, but you also can't be too upset when something accidentally does damage to it. So this reaction is definitely not necessary, especially considering you own a room in this apartment complex by the looks of it. It's like, yeah, you've got your balcony most likely. Actually, you probably don't even have a balcony depending on where you are. I don't know. It just seems a bit of a weird thing to be this up and angry about. Like, I get it, but what else do you expect? Unfortunately for the person behind the camera, they've stumbled into an argument between two women over potentially baby daddy drama.
Go ahead. Yeah. No, she stuck to me first. No, bitch, don't start shit you can't do. You ain't gonna decide what you ain't gonna do nothing. Pregnant and all, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, hoe. You can do all that talking. Don't play with me, bitch. You can do all that talking. Yeah. You can do all that talking. Because I already know you a police ass hoe. I want to be with swing first. Because once you swing, I'm gonna beat the you can do that talking. You can do that talking. They locked up on me. You can do that talking. You got the right word, bitch. That's what about the brains be all over the motherfucker. Bitch, that's the whole child. You got the whole child. Call that different. You don't call him, right? The person you're supposed to be pregnant about. Just like you, get your bitch ass on. You doing all that behind. Can't even buy you a piece of bubble gum, bitch. Ain't out by myself. What's up? Can I read? You think I'm done? Oh, I know. You already put my baby daddy in jail 2 times, ho. Yeah, you ain't gonna play with me. You know the law's you ain't gonna play with me. Girl.
I don't know if that was a security guard or a police officer, but I just can't get over how disappointed he just seems to look by his actions and how he walks up. He's just like, seriously? Really, you guys in the store? You can't just take this outside and do it out there? Like, why here? Why do you have to inconvenience me with some stupid petty shit? I don't even get what, I can't even understand what they're arguing about. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but it's so stupid. It seems so unnecessarily stupid. I don't know. As I said before, there's usually 2 types of lawyers. The lawyers that actually care about doing their job and actually care about doing good in the world, and the lawyers that take their position very seriously and are extraordinarily entitled to implementing what they do to the people around them. Here's someone who's the latter, at least when they're drunk, because she's come over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's been too loud in the middle of the day.
Hey guys. I'm not trying to open up your door, dude.
Who is you?
I'm just at your door.
Okay, how can I help you?
You guys are screaming so loud, the whole neighborhood, 911. The cops are about to call in. I don't want to do that.
I don't give a we is at our house, lady. Don't you dare come to my house. Go on and get on.
No. I'm not trying to be that.
No. What you doing over here? No. Don't touch my door.
Sweetie, look at me.
I don't care. What is y'all doing over here? We is in our home that we own, and my family is having a good time. What the hell you doing at my door? You get your drunk ass away from my door. Yes, you.
Hold on. Okay. I'm a criminal offense attorney.
I don't give a who you ain't. You slurring like that, you ain't not a criminal offense attorney.
Do your job.
Go ahead.
What is that calling the police for?
But why are you calling the police anyway? Why should you talk about
because you're yelling by.
It doesn't matter. We're not. Hey, hold on.
Have your husband on the next block.
Mario,
don't worry about it.
Mario, hold on, pause. Mario. Mario.
On my property. Go.
Mario.
Get off. Go.
Mario.
You're on my property.
Grab Mario.
No, don't grab me for shit. You get your drunk ass out. You too, go.
No, you're on my property. You're
trespassing.
Get off my property.
Man, the amount of when I was first watching this, the amount of uncontrollable laughter I had when I saw the walker poke out the door, and then the old lady comes walking out, then another person comes walking out. It's just like the entire family's just like, what in the world's going on out there? I must go see what's going on. It's just crazy. But yeah, that drunk lawyer seems a bit. That's just a very wacky thing to do. Like, I get it, day drinking's fun and all, but maybe you should stay in your house when you're doing that, because you seem to do very, very stupid things when you're intoxicated like that. And I do mean very stupid. Like, seriously complaining about a family laughing too loud in broad daylight. But like, the police won't take you seriously unless you make up some lies about some screaming or stuff along those lines. Then maybe they might. I don't know. This next one's a very interesting one, as this time I'm going to have you approach it with a question. So this person's recording this clip here. Apparently this is what happens when banking while black. Basically pointing out that, there's been some form of racism that's occurred here. That's at least what I'm assuming based upon the framing of this entire thing. Though I do propose the question, based upon what we see here, do you think there was any racism? Let's get into the clip.
Okay, I didn't get the opportunity to get the manager's information. I don't know who Dana is. Dana is not a professional name of contact to give somebody. She's being so disrespectful. Who was the lady that I just spoke with, ma'am?
Assistant Manager Jody.
Her name is Assistant Manager Jody. Do they have a point of contact? Is this their business card?
No, that's just
Do they have a business card on their desk?
No.
So there's no way to contact. They have no business card. So
no,
this
you have to contact.
So this is okay. So let me write this down. Do you mind if I borrow your pen?
No, you can take one if you like.
Okay, not a problem at all. Okay, and you mind if I get a piece of paper and a notepad?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Because I always seem to have a problem coming into this branch. So the manager is Dana. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you guys are refusing to cash my check because you want me to physically bring my contractor who's trying to do my home.
I don't know anything about your check, and that's...
Okay, and I'm asking to speak to a manager about this situation, so if you don't know any...
Well, you did.
I didn't speak to a manager. She came up and she tried to disrespect me. Okay, and I did not get to speak with her. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm asking to speak with her.
You're asking to speak with
I'm
her?
asking to speak with the assistant manager.
That's the first time you've asked me, so I will let her know.
Okay, well, she came up very disrespectfully. She didn't ask to speak to me in private.
All right, if you would have a seat and be quiet, I can go get her.
I'm sorry, did you say what?
I could, if you can...
You said if I can have a seat? I told you I'm deaf and I'm hard of hearing.
You did not tell me that.
So you're asking me to what? Okay, but why are you telling me as a grown woman to sit down and be quiet?
Because there's other people...
That speaks everything to your attitude and your demeanor.
All right, don't sit down.
Respect yourself.
I do.
Respect yourself.
I absolutely do.
Please do. Okay, so the manager's name is Dana.
Mm-hmm, and she's not here today.
Okay, and the assistant manager's name, who I asked to speak with, is who, please, ma'am?
Her name is Jody.
Okay. I'm getting these point of references to be able to, on the phone, speak with Navy Federal, just so you know. Mm-hmm. How do you spell Jody, please?
Jody.
Okay. Okay. Did you put me in for an opportunity to speak with Miss Jody?
Yeah, I've let her know.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to go outside with my family for about 5 minutes so that I can have your peace and quiet kept in here, and then I'll come back inside just so you know if you call me and you don't see me.
Do you want to take the card?
I think I have you guys' information. There's nobody's point of contact on here.
Right, well,
it's
just the general
Okay,
number.
no problem.
Personally, at least from what's contained in this clip here, I don't think so. Again, there could have been other things that occurred outside of this clip that they've posted that actually would have been racist. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, which that's just what it is. There is a few interesting points that other people have brought up about, so you're hard of hearing, but you heard her tell you to sit down and be quiet beforehand, and things on those lines. And it's like, there could be various things to that. Usually, my experience of people with hard of hearing, you have to talk a lot louder, or sometimes even yell towards them to get them to hear you if they're almost deaf. But at the same time, if they're looking directly at you, they can also, some of them also have the capability of just reading words off of lips, reading lips, and things on those lines, and understanding what's being said because of that. I don't know. This is just one of those things where I look at it and it's just hard to really summarize anything out of the face value you get here. You can assume things for sure, but I don't really want to do so in this case here. But hey, hey, I'll leave it to you guys in the comments. What are your thoughts? Here we have an old man at the bar, I haven't heard this combo before, who is upset that this bar worker is not talking to him enough.
Hey, let's talk about this right now.
What's up?
You, that's what's up. Your customer service gets a minus for me. I try to talk to you, you say nothing to me. You act like I don't exist. You disrespected me greatly. Why do you do that? Do you think that you're prideful or what? Are you better than me or something? What's going on?
No, I have multiple tables and a bar to take care of.
That sounds made up. You are sitting here doing this. I say kind words to you. You say nothing back to me. Why?
Because
you think I'm a drug dealer and an asshole and a crick cocksucker or what?
no.
What is it then? I am. You back off, you muscle man.
Well, if you don't believe it's something
Prove it.
well, I won't. It'll be 911.
I don't give a f***. I talk to cops all day.
Okay, I'm calling.
You already. Save your goddamn call. Little bitch, treat me right or else. I ain't getting disrespected by a little bitch like you. Little bold. Fucking acting up like that. You, man. What's wrong with you? Who do you think you are? Be humble and gentle, dummy. God damn it.
I mean, I can understand being slightly upset that, the bar worker's not talking to me enough to what I believe, but this also could be that he's expecting some flirtation or some things along those lines. But yeah, the response she had was perfectly reasonable. She's trying to manage multiple tables and the bar. Unfortunately, she doesn't really have the time to do small talking right now. Then, of course, one of the other guys was walking by doing their thing and just stopped like, what in the world are you doing? You good, sir? You good going off of my staff member like that? And he just goes off at him instead too, which is, man, go home. You're drunk. You're clearly just drunk. Go home. This guy here catches a pair of people stealing some stuff from some shops and just records them, just because.
That's hella embarrassing, dude. Look at this shit. No plates, right? But I got video of you though.
Broke ass bitches, get a job.
Hey, my mama got a job. Look at y'all. Look at you, take a video. Y'all are embarrassing. Y'all are good.
Wait, let me have a trip. I'm gonna go to jail anyways.
I'm dead. Y'all are stupid as y'all really got no life. I'm post y'all over Facebook. Y'all gonna get caught.
You might be wondering, why don't they make an attempt to stop them? And I say, it's probably a good thing they don't, because this is America. You never know what's going to happen next if you choose to get involved with something along these lines. Like, you're already playing a dangerous game recording a group of people who are stealing. You never know if they may whip out a gun because they don't like you recording them. And also, second thing, have these guys ever packed a car before? Or is the boot and back seats just full? Because why is he grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and was going to hop into the driver's seat with the stuff in his hand? Like, that's just stupid and extraordinarily, I know you're already risking a lot of things, but you really want to get yourself killed while driving because you got a bunch of stuff on your lap and you crash and the airbag just pops it all into your chest. Like you're just so stupid, really. Here we're in a bar where this guy decides to make an attempt to pick a girl up whilst at the bar, asking if she wants them to buy a drink at all. And she responds with, yeah, get me a shot and be back in 3 minutes or you're done. He wasn't exactly happy with her response, and so it implodes in a bit of an argument.
I was trying to be nice.
I get that, but you came up to us saying if we wanted the drink, so that's why I thought that.
Okay,
but I would have never have asked a man to pay if you didn't come up and offer it. You offered it.
Yeah, but you're like,
so that's why I thought that.
You're being entitled about it. Whatever. You're being entitled about it. You're like,
I'm
you
not.
got 3 minutes to buy me a shot, then I give you a number. It's like
I'm not though. You came up to me and said, "Do you want a shot?" And I said, "Yeah, we want one."
You can be a Karen about it, and I can get my voice louder.
So don't offer it.
You did.
Okay. Good luck being successful in your life.
I am.
Don't come up to me again.
Don't come up to me.
You came up to me. Goodbye. Keep that shit recorded, because that shit's psychotic.
Was that response from her necessary in any way, shape, or form? No, probably not. But at the same note, if you're trying to pick random people up at a bar, you should expect that you're going to get some wacky responses from people. It's just how it is. And then imploding into an argument like this because you got a response that you did not like is just stupid. There's a thing called just move on. If you don't like their response, you're clearly not going to click with them. What's the point getting into a further argument about this? Seriously, just move on, go and try and pick up someone else. You're at a bar, people are having alcohol, they're going to say a bit silly things, and well, that's just what it is. There's no need to get in a huge argument saying how entitled she is for doing her response, yada yada, it's just stupid. This next clip is probably the most wild sense of entitlement I've ever seen. We have an old lady who is sitting on the train, and another person, the person behind the camera, chose to sit down on the seat across from her. The old lady doesn't like that because she wants to put her feet up later, so you know what she does? She starts leaning her feet on top of the person behind the camera.
That's why
she's creating a fuss.
You can sit anywhere they want.
She's pretty crazy. I'm not
You were actually harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. Do you realize that?
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
And this is up until I decided to sit here. Your feet were in your space. Please, thank you.
I think you should stop the train for her.
You decided to move your feet and touch me. Get your feet off of me. How dare you? You're 75? You should be ashamed of yourself. You were acting like a child.
Who's the child?
You.
You're the child. You have the whole train to sit on, but you want to sit with me?
These are empty seats. There's plenty of space. You did not decide to do this until I sat here. You were the one causing the issue. You decided that you're all high and mighty. You got to sit in your high pedestal. And when I decided to come sit here, you decided to cause the problem. And you're still touching me.
If you continue to sit there, I will. You'll be fine. Look at all the seats right there.
No, I'm not going to move because this is ridiculous. You are the one who was harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. You're touching me. Get the off of me. You're getting your shoes off. Stop it.
Finally.
No. How about that, bitch? What's the issue? Your feet are still right there. Like my feet here, they're in my space. You're taking up the entire area. This does not belong to you. That seat you paid for does. Not right here. This is where I paid for so I can sit.
We're done. You're fine. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you. You too.
When I put my feet up, I'm going to put them up.
No, you're not.
It's okay.
And I hope he's got a cop on the train. Yeah.
Sorry that this is happening. I'm going to this happen. No, you can't be that sorry. I'm not that sorry. She's fine now. She's calmed down.
No, I'm still not okay. I'm just trying to have an anxiety attack. Please.
You just have to separate, that's all. It's all good.
I could have put my feet up eventually. She's not going to like it. She doesn't move. But right now we're fine.
No, because she wants to put her feet on me.
There's even seats up there you can put your feet up.
Look, I'm sorry, but after the first few times of telling her not to do that, if she goes to put your foot in there again, I would personally just go on her, grab it, and twist it. Like, I'm sorry. To a certain degree, this just becomes assault, and, you have a right to self-defense, and the court would probably see that as a somewhat reasonable thing. She was continuously putting her feet onto you repeatedly for no good reason, just because she's an angry old lady, and your response is just to twist her foot a little bit. That would cause enough pain to cause her to get very upset, and probably either have this solution be ended or whatever. It's insane to see this entire mess. It's like, if you really are that desperate to put your feet up and there are supposedly other seats around, go move to that seat. Don't need to be an entitled old when it comes down to this, because that's just completely stupid. What's even funny, if you try doing this shit in like trains down here in Australia, because it's one of the key rules that you shouldn't be putting your feet up on opposite chairs. Like 9 times out of 10, they don't ever enforce this rule. But when it comes down to a situation like this, they probably would actually enforce that rule and probably kick you off the train at the next stop because, you know, you're just being an overall nuisance. In this clip, we get graced by the oh-so-gracious Ric Flair, who seems to be a bit drunk and doing some really stupid things and letting his ego take hold for a little bit.
Yeah, good. Well, I haven't done anything wrong, except spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you.
Why would it be bad for me?
Well, watch social media tomorrow.
I don't follow social media.
Well, you better.
I don't get stuck on my phone.
What's your name, job? Nicholas what? Nicholas Dickhead.
You don't have to call me like that, sir.
Don't ever talk.
You don't have to call me like that, sir.
You don't have to do this to me. You're humiliating me and my family.
I'm not humiliating you.
I didn't do one thing wrong. I walked into the bathroom.
And you cussed on my kitchen manager.
Oh, you're a kid I accosted. Really? What world do you live in?
The same world you
What
live
world do I do? How did I accost him? Did I touch him?
Cussing, you said cuss word.
I never said a cuss word. You know, is that his word against yours? I didn't say one cuss word.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
God. No, ma'am, I'm going to give you $1,000 tip just to say to him, kiss my ass. If you walk outside here,
You don't have to be disrespectful to me, sir. We're being
I know. You're disrespecting me.
How am I disrespecting?
Telling me to leave.
I'm not telling you to leave. We're just telling you that you're cut off.
Oh, I'm cut off because I'm drunk? Really?
Yes, sir. You don't matter if you're famous or not.
Here, ma'am, please give yourself $1,000 tip.
I'll write it. Let me do it.
$1,000 tip. This guy and I are so cool. She and I are cool. And along comes dipshit.
You don't have to call me like that.
I just said it.
I never did.
I'll say it again. You're a dipshit.
You have to get out of here right now.
Oh, I'm leaving. Trust me.
Thank God.
I won't come back again.
Thank God.
Come outside here and talk to me like a man.
I'm not going to do that because I'm on the clock.
You push you are. You're on the pussy clock.
Go outside if you want.
I was gonna stop.
Hey, you want to go out and talk with me in the parking lot? Because I don't work here. I don't give a shit. We'll talk tonight.
I'm sorry, sir, but please
What's
stop.
that?
Please
You
stop.
heard me.
What's that?
No, sir. Please stop. Please stop. Okay?
What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?
Excuse me.
Oh, I brought my whole family here.
Nothing quite like the ego of a rich person, and even the rich people that don't show off their ego, you get them drunk enough, it might come out, as we see here. I mean, you say it's just my word against yours. Well, unfortunately, it's your word against this video here, which I don't think really paints you in a favorable light. So, yeah, may have been a bad decision there. Oh, unfortunately, it's already out in the media. Whoopsie daisy. I don't know who did that. Not me. I mean, I can't fully be like uber angry at someone like this. It's just like you're drunk as hell. They're trying to cut you off and get you out. And of course, because they're trying to cut off your alcohol that you're already currently enjoying, you're not going to have the greatest reaction. Unfortunately, that's just what happens here. Hopefully, the next day he went in to maybe make some apologies. Probably not. Probably didn't care enough. I don't know. Who knows? You're not going to believe this, but someone encountered a crazy person at McDonald's. Yeah, I know, right? That's insane. Oh, wait, that's just normal. It's McDonald's. What else do you expect? Normal people? Actually, they'll be there too. There's just also a heavy abundance of wackos. Like this one, here.
Get away from my car.
Come on!
Get away from my car.
Really, you? Boy? Get out of your car, boy! Son!
Go somewhere, crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. Get out of your car now.
You don't
Yeah,
want me to
eating your McDonald's?
You don't
Get
want
out
me
of
to
your
go
car,
outside.
asshole!
Get your order straight.
Come on. Come on now. I'm so ready to fight club this shit. Let's go. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. Get a degree. Go to school.
I am what I
Go
eat.
to school.
I am what I eat. You see my car versus your car.
You're eating McDonald's? Go to school.
You see my car versus your
Go
car.
to-
Bye. Bye.
Make $1 million a year, you
But you McDonald's.
son. No, I'm not eating at McDonald's. I was getting a coffee at McDonald's. You?
That's not
$2
eating?
bill?
That's not eating? Take your ass on.
Get out of your car, pussy. Get
Go
out
home.
of your car.
Go home.
I'm here. No,
Go home.
come on.
Go home, Miss Washington. Take your ass home.
Come on. No, get your ass out of your car. Are you gonna post this? Because you look like a pussy right now. A pussy with your, Get a degree. Go to school. Go to school. Oh, I'm putting it on the internet. Really?
Yo, get away from my car.
I'm not near your car. Your white ass car. Let's go. No, pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Get away from my car.
You're a pussy. I'm not touching your
You
stupid
smell like
white
pussy.
two-door car.
You smell like pussy.
No, I don't.
Get away from my
You
car.
only wish you could have this, dumb. Get out of your car. Come on.
This bitch bugging.
Come on. Dumb.
Look at it.
Like I have your car, much less expensive, dickhead. Come on. What a pussy. You're a pussy. A pussy. You are a pussy. Put that on me. Put it on Instagram all the time. I'm a pussy because this woman is. I'm a
done
pussy.
yet?
I won't even get out of my
You
car.
done yet?
I'm a pussy.
You done yet?
No, I'm not done yet. Till you get out of your car and stand up against me. Let's go.
You
Come
done
on.
yet? Can you go somewhere else? Look,
I'll
people are
go
trying
anywhere.
to. People
to
are trying
beat
to.
your ass,
people
I'll
are-
go anywhere
people
to
are
beat
try-
your ass.
Oh my God! People are trying to get in their car.
Go ahead. I'm not. I have no beef with her. I have a beef with you. Get out of your car, you little pussy. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let me put this together, right? So you make $1 million a year, yet you go to McDonald's. No, not for food, but simply to get a coffee. What a waste of time and I just gotta sit here and question. Okay, so you're rich, and you only stop at a McDonald's, not to get a snack for food for the morning just because you're a bit busy. No, to get a coffee. I'm sure you go past better coffee places on your way to work. Heck, if you're that rich, get a flippin' coffee machine to have at home, and you can make really, really good tasting coffees and not have McDonald's or shenanigans. This seems a bit stupid. And the rest of the clip's just insane. This person seems like she's either drunk or high, maybe a mixture of both, maybe a bit insane. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of variables going on here, and she seems to be completely off the deep end. I'm sorry, but the whole internet's laughing at you for this one. You're sitting here going like, oh, you're going to post it on the internet? Oh, you're going to show how much of a pussy you are? It's like, you're just getting to show how much of an idiot you are. I'm sure that in a sober mindset, you'd look at this and go, oh, God, and cringe and just do all that crap. Because this is embarrassing as hell, man. This Karen here gets caught shoplifting, and eventually the police are caught, and when they arrive, she decides to give them the performance of a lifetime. Here it is.
My own property, yes, I will. Walk out to the store. Get out the store. Back up. Back up. No, you're gonna be exerting the use of your badge as you have been, and I'm sick and tired of it. Go. Face. You need to go. Elbow room. Back up. You need to go. You want me to go? You need to back up. Because you're being aggressive. You need to go. You're being aggressive. Ask her one more time. Yeah. And then we're gonna take her out. You're being aggressive. Are you gonna leave or not? Back up. Alright, let's go. Don't. We're not gonna leave. Stop! 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 Stop my hand! Grab her arm. I didn't even do nothing to you guys! Stop! 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 Release brutality! Stop! 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 In stitches, you pig! No, you don't! That's my sweater! Alright, we'll grab it till you have it. I'm gonna take a picture, okay?
Bravo, what amazing acting. You should definitely get the Oscar for this one, maybe an Emmy too, and a Golden Globe. Look at you go, I can't take this seriously. wow. Just the screaming is like, police brutality. It's like, what? You know, it's funny because because of unfortunate events from the past little while now, it's becoming more of a common thing where people who legitimately are getting arrested for legitimate reasons tend to act like this because they think it might successfully get a rise out of people who are around them to potentially do something about it. It doesn't work though, because most people know better to not do something that's stupid, but you know, it doesn't stop them from trying to do that. Ultimately though, it ends up just looking like this, just very pathetic and disappointing to some point. Here we have a very interesting interaction in Walmart. So this guy's here to exchange an item, get an item swapped out for a different item because the one that he currently has is not functioning correctly, yada yada. He does not have a receipt and the item is over $50, and it seems like the policy for this Walmart instead said they can't do that type of exchange. And so here's how this goes.
You don't do exchanges at Walmart no more. Tell that to the camera. Tell it to the camera. Say it again. You don't do exchanges at Walmart. What is all these people right here for then? Hey, buddy, do y'all do exchanges at Walmart? Then you give me a sticker for exchange. Why won't you exchange my stuff?
You can exchange it.
I can exchange it, right?
I used to work at customer service.
Thank you. Exchange my...
Even without a receipt.
Even without a receipt, as long as I got my ID. Come on, exchange me, man.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a receipt because I got
ID. Any other time, all you have to do is show your ID. They either put it on the gift card. I just swap it out and go on about my way. I don't want no money back. I just want to swap it out. I got my ID and everything.
We don't do any exchanges over $50, and you don't have a receipt.
So what am I supposed to do with this?
Do you have your receipt?
No, ma'am, I do not. It was a gift. Once again, it was a gift.
Right.
Somebody tried to help me start my business up. They gave me a gift. It was a piece of. It didn't work. It was a piece of crap. It worked. It caught on the first job. So I just want a new one, so I can get back to work and call it a day.
Right.
That's it.
But we don't exchange if you don't have your receipt, and it's over $50.
I got my ID though.
Uh-huh.
I don't want no money or nothing. I just want a new one just to swap it out. Y'all do that all the time.
We understand that, but we don't do exchanges over $50 without a receipt. That's what we're saying. So what's the policy? We're not able to exchange this for you because we don't have a receipt.
That's what I just came here the other day and got exchange.
If we don't have a receipt, we're unfortunately unable to exchange it for you because you don't have a receipt.
Is that Walmart nationwide policy or just this Walmart?
It's Walmart's policy.
Nationwide policy.
We cannot do that. It's over $50 without a receipt. We cannot do that.
That's your word.
Inconvenience, but we cannot.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next time, you fat bitch, watch your mouth.
You don't have to take it.
You fat bitch.
You don't have to take it.
But I know what I need.
I don't give a f. You work at Walmart, you ugly bitch.
Sir.
How about that?
Sir.
And I'm still putting it on social media. You Roseanne Arnold ball looking bitch.
Sir.
You ball again with a vest on, bitch.
All right.
I mean, first off, I just want to say that ending was so uncalled for. Yeah, it sucks you don't get what you want in this situation, and it seems like the policy of Walmart bounces and changes and dependent on which store you're at. But going off at them like this is just so unnecessarily uncalled for. It's just like that was just a massive self-report that you're just an asshole. And considering how this clip ended, I wouldn't be too surprised if you said something along these lines before you started recording, and that's why they don't really like you that much. I don't know, maybe be nice to people? It is weird that Walmart's policy here seems to be changing depending on the store, but I do understand the whole expensive items you kind of want to have a receipt for. And yes, I do understand gifted items you're not going to have a receipt for, which is its own issue. I don't know, we're not here to talk about that because it seems like the policy is being stupid, and this guy decided to be stupid on top of that stupid. In this clip, we have a little bit of an issue here. So the customer, the guy behind the camera, has discovered this item on the shelf in Walmart, labeled at $97. He decides to scan the item just to curiously see, like, is it actually $97? It turns out it's scanning up at $149. So he gets the staff involved, like, hey, what's this? And we have a very interesting conversation. Let's get into it.
But if he scanned it like he said he did.
So when you scan this, it says one.
Go ahead.
What does it say?
149.
But why does the display say 97?
Yeah, we're gonna scan it together. I can't tell you why the display.
What if I didn't have a
display.
scanner though?
You'd have got up there and
just
scanned this, just like we're gonna scan this.
But isn't that like?
No, it's not false advertising.
Why not?
It's not.
Why not?
Because if you scanned it like you say you did, it's going to show you the price of it.
But the display says 97.
The display says 197, but you just told me you scanned it. So if you scanned it, let's scan it.
What if I didn't have a scanner though?
But you talking about what ifs? We can't talk about what ifs.
What if
the world was green and this wouldn't be invented?
You can't rely on your customers, every single person, to have a scanner.
I can't, and I can't rely on what every single person says either, right? And since you said that
I can't rely on what Walmart says either. Then
okay, so you're right. You can't rely on what Walmart says, right?
I can't rely on what you're saying either.
You can't rely on what I'm saying. So
it's okay to call Michael.
Who is Michael?
Or what's
his name is Nicholas.
Nicholas. I'll call Nicholas. And what is he gonna tell me?
He's gonna tell you if you scanned it just like you say you did.
What if I didn't scan it though?
But that's not what you said. So we're talking about ifs.
Yeah.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
If you scanned it like you said you did, you scanned it like you said you did,
you're making me
it's
take it.
$149.
You're making me think that this exact model right here.
I'm not making you think anything because you came to me. No, Walmart is not making you think anything.
Yeah, it says 97.
No, because Walmart isn't making you think anything because you came to me, a Walmart employee, and got me and said you scanned
You're
this.
a representative of Walmart.
I am. Listen, we're going to go through this. I am a representative of Walmart.
So Walmart is telling me that
Walmart
that's 97.
is telling you that this is $149.
No, it's telling me it's
telling
97.
you that this is $149 because
97.
you walked up to me and said you scanned this.
Let me see. All right. So what does it say? It says 97, and this is
Go ahead and scan it.
This was there, right?
Go ahead and scan it.
Was that there?
Go ahead and scan it.
Was that there?
Go ahead and scan it.
That's fine, but you get it that
Was
it
that
says
there or
97.
not?
But go ahead and scan it.
Was that there
but
in
you
display or
understand
not?
also, right, that it says 97
I understand
there,
that.
and that's kind of
I understand.
That's
Okay,
kind of like...
okay, I get it.
Like,
yeah,
it kinda gets, like,
so you need to...
Like,
it doesn't get you anything because I don't have a problem with giving you the vacuum cleaner for $97. He came to me and said he scanned it and it said it was $97.
No, I know.
It's not $97.
No,
it's not $97.
I scanned it and I knew it was a model.
Okay.
I scanned it and I knew it was a model. I understand the prices vary online and in the app.
No, I'm not talking about online or in the app. I'm not talking about anybody who said anything about online or in the app.
Okay, but you're disregarding
It says
the
here,
fact that it says
prices.
I'm not disregarding anything.
This wasn't displayed. You just took it out of there, right?
This was displayed right here.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
It was displayed right there.
Let's put it back. We're gonna start from the beginning because see, this is what you came and got me and said.
Yes.
It was displayed just like that.
And when you scan that exact same thing that says 97, when you scan it, it gives you this model, right? It gives you the model.
When
right?
you scan this thing, it doesn't say $97.
But it says
It's
this model.
It doesn't say $97.
But it gives you this model.
$149.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't say.
Okay.
It doesn't. I agree with you.
It says $149.
I agree.
Okay, so you would like for us to match the price for $97?
Sure.
Not a problem. That's all we have to do from the beginning.
All right.
I love how quickly the Walmart employee just goes, yep, I'll just give you the $97 for the item then, when she realizes that he's been recording this entire interaction. Because it just like seems so nuts that she's trying her best. Nope, it's $149. That is what it is because you scanned it and it showed up at that. That's just not how that works. Now, right now I'm about to cite Australian consumer law, which I understand is a lot stricter and a lot stronger when compared to the consumer laws in America. But if the display ticket is either for the correct item or the shelf's been misfilled, like let's say this cleaning product has been filled into the slot where our dishwashing liquid is going, and the dishwasher liquid is cheaper than this cleaning product, but unfortunately they filled like 10 of this cleaning product in front of the ticket for the dishwasher liquid. They have to honor that price because it's been misfilled. That item is filled up in that slot at the wrong price, and they have to honor the price for the person who spots it and brings it up, and they have to immediately fix it. Well, in most cases, if it's an item that's under $50 or $100, depending on the policy of the supermarket, you actually get the item for free if it's displayed at the wrong price. Again, if it's an expensive item, they'll just match the lowest price at that point. But like that's just how it is. There's no matter what's happened afterwards, if it's displayed underneath the wrong price, that's the price they get it at. That be that simple. Here's a clip that will probably peeve a lot of you guys off, and that's just unfortunate, but here we have a person who's parked into a disability car park, and an older person has come up and accused them of parking illegally because they don't look disabled. And as you'll see with a section at the end of this clip, they do have a disabled placard. Anyway, here's the clip.
Okay, well, I thought I'd report that and make sure that you're aware of it. All right, well, thank you very much. Hi. You have something to say?
No, what do you have a problem with?
All right, I asked you if you have a disabled
What do
parking.
you need to ask about what is wrong with me for? It's discrimination.
All you blacks know about discrimination, and that's not the story. The story
You black,
is...
son. Okay, that's racist.
You want me to let me talk or not?
No. That's racist.
It doesn't matter. No, all
That's
of you
racist.
have that same story. You
That's
don't let
racist.
people explain, and that's all you
don't
young
need to
people
explain
know.
to me.
Well,
You
you're
don't-
asking me.
You don't
you're
need to
taking
explain.
a picture.
You
What
don't
do
need
want?
to explain to me.
Then why are you
ju-
asking me if you don't want me to explain?
You
That's
don't.
dumb.
You don't need to
You
come and
stupid
ask. Look, you don't need to explain.
You're
with me.
asking me with your camera, so I'm explaining to you.
Because you said you was calling the police on me.
I did.
Because I don't give a really wrong with me because I parked in Handicap.
Yeah.
That was none of your business.
Yes, it is. Because I'm disabled and I have a problem finding a space. And I asked
How many empty spaces was it for you to park in?
I have to go around and look.
Well, that's your problem. You should have got here earlier.
It's my problem, disabled people
Well,
like
we
me.
can wait till the police get here then. That's your problem.
Well, it's going to be some time.
Well, that's your fault then.
It's not my fault.
Just like you said, it's all. It's
but
like
I asked you. You said
don't
you
don't
didn't.
say it's all our blacks' problems because you couldn't find a park.
is.
Well, I'm glad.
You always bring that racist remark in everything. That's your ace card.
I did not say that was racist until you said it was our blacks'
Don't
problems.
turn things. It's no use talking
It's
to
all right.
people
It's
like
on the
you.
internet. It's all right. Because you said it was our blacks' problems.
Hi, she's asking me, and I can't talk to her because she makes this a racist thing.
You said blacks.
But blacks is right. But you people bring that into every case.
Yeah, you just said you
that's
people
your
again.
ace card. That's your ace card.
Of course, the classic, because they look fine, they must not be disabled in any way, shape, or form. There are literally various different things, like there's invisible disabilities. This person could also be motoring around a disabled person. That is also a completely reasonable thing that could occur here. And that's beyond that. If they have the disabled placard, then in my personal opinion, you shouldn't go further into it. You don't need to harass them about it. You don't need to do them. Yes, there are people who do drive around disabled people who then take advantage of that disabled placard when they're not doing so. That is definitely a thing. But ultimately, if they have that placard, move on with your day and just move on. Like, there's no point. It's ridiculously stupid. And you're just adding on to the pile of harassment that these people probably already deal with on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I'm going to ask you to bear with me for a moment, because this clip has a fair bit of story of what happened prior to the actual clip itself. So, the person behind the camera here is there with their grandmother and their son at a Mexican restaurant. Her mother has taken the pen from her son, and her son made some form of groan noise. You know, the typical, something along those lines. And someone in the restaurant in the background said, I want to hear what you said, but I can't hear you over these effing kids. And so the person behind the camera gets up to confront this table. It only turns out that she went to the wrong table first, and the actual person who said this was trying to hide in the background. Ultimately, she figured out that she's at the wrong table and goes find the person who's trying to hide. This ultimately devolved into a full-on fist fight in the middle of the restaurant, which only stops shortly after the police start to arrive, and that's where this clip jumps in. Let's get into it.
It's a baby. It is a baby. Are you fucking insane?
Don't bring your baby in a
fucking yelling at me, goddammit. Don't yell at me.
I'm only yelling at you because you're yelling at me, and I'm trying to get you to.
No, I'm trying to tell you, if you plan on finishing your dinner, sit the
calm down and eat.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because other people are trying to have a conversation. That's what I did with my children.
I didn't have it
Did
so
you say
loud
that?
where people at my table, at tables next to me, couldn't hear me talking.
Yeah,
I don't.
Voice, so everybody in the damn
But ma'am,
restaurant.
listen,
Yeah.
you started screaming at the top of your voice.
baby, because I never heard the baby.
We never even heard the baby over there.
And we're sitting right there.
We're sitting
Oh,
right
you're
there.
baby. I went to the bathroom earlier. I could hear the baby in the bathroom.
I'm sitting right there.
What
I
baby?
never heard it.
I can hear.
You're a ignorant bitch.
Well, I can hear her talking.
Mom.
I can hear her baby in the bathroom.
You started yelling at this baby.
Now we're gonna get everybody's food to go, and you're all gonna.
I'm just trying to get up out of my seat. She wouldn't let me out of the seat, and she knocked back me.
If we stay, people are going to jail.
Okay.
So get your food to go, pay your check, and go.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cute. Let's not do that.
Yes, it sucks when you're at a restaurant with your friends or family and you're trying to have a conversation with it and it turns out that a baby's in the restaurant being as a baby does, loud and annoying. Yes, that does suck, but it doesn't mean that you have to say loud enough that the people with the kid will hear you, that you can't hear people over these kids. That is so unnecessary. Yes, it sucks, but welcome to the factor of life. Babies exist in the world. They're not going to just vanish because you don't like hearing them, and unfortunately they're going to be in restaurants when their family wants to eat out, and unfortunately they're going to act like babies. Who would have figured? What entitlement. Here's a fun clip. So what's happened here is an overweight guy has sat down in a chair next to another person. This person was not happy about that and expressed that in probably the most dumbest way you probably could have. By the way, I just want to let you know the person who she's claiming is fat is the guy in the video with the white bottom-up shirt. Okay? You'll see him at the end and you'll see what I mean, that this seemed a bit beyond stupid.
No, ma'am. I'm not cursing at anyone. No, ma'am. Absolutely. I will give him an apology. Oh, because we don't like fat people next to us? Oh, okay.
I sure don't want you sitting next to me.
I've checked in my plate. The fuck? I paid my money. So because I don't want your gut overlapping me, that's my problem? Right, I don't like fat people. No, I don't. Your gut is here and are laughing here. I don't like that. No, I don't like fat people. No, I don't. I don't like fat people. No, I don't. I paid my ticket, that's all I know. And I know I paid my ticket. And you're fat, so he's too El Gordo to get to me. You too El Gordo. Yeah, you fat pork eating. No, you want to ma'am. No, we're going to be calling the Leos. You're not flying today. You're not flying. I'm not flying because they talk shit to me. We didn't start this, they did. And I paid my money, so that's all I know.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that Karma also said hi in this clip? Well, there's your information there. Karma said hi. She got told that she's not flying today because of her actions here. And man, that guy in the white button-up shirt that she's pointing out, he's not fat. I could say that he probably is overweight. He's probably got a beer gut, but he's not what most people would define as fat gut leaking over the chair. I'd be assuming you'd be talking about some 350, 400-pound person who's just larger than the chair itself, so they seep over the actual handles themselves. But no, it's just an ordinary guy who's probably got a little bit of weight on him. My God, what an unnecessary, over-the-top reaction to this all. This person behind the camera is calling out someone's very entitled parking in the middle of the road.
I am so sick and tired of these people on Ali'i Drive just thinking it's okay to just park your car there in the middle of the road while there is traffic and other people waiting for them. Why is this okay? Where are the cops now? Is this okay? You think this is okay to just leave it in the middle of the street with traffic backed up like that? There's a side road right there. There's a parking spot right there. You can't stop and park in the middle of the street like that. That's so rude and disrespectful to everybody else around you. I hope you get a ticket.
Is it the type of entitled person who is not willing to take a bit of a walk just so they can get a legitimate parking space? Nope, the world belongs to them. The world is their oyster, and that means they can park in the middle of a road, building up traffic just to go do what they want and not come back in any timely fashion. I would like to see more of this, people just calling out others for just stuff like this. But also, be careful about it. You never know when someone has a bit of a loose screw. Here we have a conflict between a pair of Macca's workers, or actually, I'm sorry, that's Australian. A pair of McDonald's workers, which has seemingly reached its boiling point.
I let you see me stock and clean with that rag. Because Tasha sees me stock and clean with that rag. You weren't here yesterday night. The other night, I did that.
I was here last
Don't
night.
tell me what I don't do. I cleaned this store and you were sitting in your car.
No, Constanta, it's fine because the other
Tonight I'ma clean what I do and restock and wipe off the rag every night what I do.
every night.
I do that every night. You wanna leave it too? Go ahead.
I'm supposed to leave at 2.
You gotta kill my money. I got 2 kids. Go ahead.
Okay, what does that matter? That doesn't, I don't care. Like, what, do I have to have kids to leave early? Because the other night, bro, I had to do like 17 different things because Constanta let Justin leave early. And I had to pick up my kids.
Listen to me. I have to leave early. Without me, he said, there can be too many people here. Yes, love. You're not doing nothing. He said, why you can
So you're saying I have to stay an extra hour to do everything, but Jessica gets to leave early? Constanta. That don't make sense.
Really the customer, forget it. I don't want to hear nothing really the customer.
Okay, I got 2 kids. I can't say he's fine. I'm taking a show. I got 2 kids.
Are you going to answer this?
I do my job. Just don't bring my name up.
Are you going to answer the customers?
No, I'm not. Because I'm picking up every.
Come here. I let you see me stock and clean with and everybody in the store. Don't you ever bring my kids up in your mouth.
That's what you're
in
saying.
Your life.
You're literally saying
in your life. In your life.
I'm not saying.
Do you understand?
Okay, first of all, I didn't say anything.
Don't you bring my kids up.
I didn't say anything.
In your life.
I didn't say anything
in your life.
about this.
I gotta go.
Okay, go then. I didn't say anything.
You want to go home? Don't bring my name up or my kid's name in your mouth. Clean the stove. You want to clean? Go home. Don't bring my kids up.
Bro,
They
what I'm saying is,
they good. They better than you. They live better than you. I'm here at the stove. When I come in, I clean, I stop. When I leave, I clean, I stop. Leave me alone and don't bring my children up.
What I'm saying,
my life, I'll put my life before my kids. I bitch over my kids.
I had to pick up your slack because you left.
Look, everything about this aside, you should, like, just the person bringing up the other person's family issues and stuff that does not involve them or involve their workplace in any way, shape, or form is just unnecessarily petty and honestly just disgusting to a certain degree. It's like, cool, yeah, she has family, they might have issues or whatever you're trying to use against them for that, but that is completely unrelated to this conflict you two are having at work, and furthermore to that, that is just outright stupid. Like, you don't do that. That's no-go. There's Karen and Kevin were caught attempting to try and take the big, massive metal thing that is filled to the brim with other valuable metal things off the bottom of a catalytic converter. I was trying to make a joke. Just leave me alone. And, well, when she gets caught red-handed, try to make up this big, massive excuse of why they're there, in spite of the fact that the her accomplice has clearly got a saw of sorts.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of tree this is?
What are you guys looking for?
This tree.
Gordo, go call your dad and Derek, please.
For what?
Go call them.
I think there's kids coming down the street. Is that them?
Who?
The kids down the street?
No, can you guys get off my property, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, get off my property, both of you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really wanted to ask about the tree. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're right on my property.
I'm sorry.
My cameras, my alarm system's going off. You guys woke up everybody, so...
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to ask about I didn't know.
I know, you're right on my property. You're going through my cars.
No, I was right on the side here. I didn't need to. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to hurt you.
that's really dangerous.
I'm
Really
sorry.
dangerous.
Let me just explain. I'm really sorry. I was asking about the plant. That's all. This tree.
Why are you carrying that? What are you doing with that on your hand?
Wait, what's dangerous? Hold on.
You're on my property. Why are you carrying that?
No, we were just asking. I was going to come to your front door and ask you about the tree.
Call the cops.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No.
You're literally walking in my house with a drill.
Babe.
Shit. You're walking in my yard with this. What were you about to cut?
No, I was going to ask if I can.
You literally got caught. You literally got caught. No, you're not asking shit. You're getting in my property with that shit in your hand.
I'm sorry.
You got the wrong house, dude. You need to get the out of this neighborhood. Get out of this neighborhood. This is going on video. You don't come in somebody's property with tools and shit ready to break something.
Okay, I know, but I want to understand. I'm not upset.
Get away. Get off my property.
Okay, you explain. Get out of here.
Okay, but I know, but please understand. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to.
All right, well, go. We're tired of hearing you talk.
I love how her accomplice is just like, nope, I'm moving on. Let's get out of here. This is not worth it. We've been caught. Let's just move on before things get any worse than what they already are. Yet she is determined to make them believe her bullshit story that she's made up on the spot about wanting to know about the tree and then having a saw and then redirecting it. Oh, I wanted to cut down part of the tree. It's like, that's still illegal. Like, seriously? Some people just do not know how to think on the spot. You know, it would have just better if you just shut up and left. And you wouldn't have had this clip that probably got caught on a lot more than what it would have happened without your stupidity. In this clip, we've got seemingly another round in the saga between this doctor and this doctor / doctor's office, emergency place, hospital, and the person behind the camera. Here's the clip.
If this conversation is being recorded, that violates
my right to record it, and yes, actually it is. There's no law against it in the state of North Dakota.
It violates our policy that you.
Well, it violates my policy by having. Yeah, I'm recording myself right now, and there's no law in the state of North Dakota that protects you. Actually, so go look it up. So you're refusing care with not having him. Yes, you are by not allowing him. By not allowing him to come back, you're refusing care. As I told you, I'm having problems breathing.
Not accurate.
That is accurate.
I'm not refusing you care.
That is accurate.
Refusing to let you come back with you because
with
you film.
I can film. It's my right. It's my right.
So what is the reason that I am not allowed to go? Because in the past you have posted videos of us and
he hasn't
on TikTok.
He hasn't. It was me, and it's because of your corrupt doctor that had me arrested or tried to have me arrested, and then put me on the street. And then, did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? End it all you want. So you're refusing care, yes or no? Are you refusing care? Okay, then allow him to come back. Then allow him to come back. It's my body, and I can record. I can record, period.
If you'd like to register, come back yourself.
I've already been registered, and he's allowed to come back.
He is not.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And where does it state it in the law that he's not allowed to come back?
Without being.
Where does it state it in your law? Go get me your law that states that he's an. Exactly. You just said there's no law that he's not allowed to come back.
I'm not going to stand and fight with you.
Because you're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
And what was your name? What was your name? Mallory? Okay, Mallory. Thank you, Mallory. I'll go have chest pains, Mallory. Thank you. Just so you know, Mallory. Come on. No, it's fine. Let's go. No, I'm not coming back alone because you're corrupt. And so are your doctors. That's your policy. It's not a hospital policy.
Is that just for any client or is that the entire hospital?
It's just for me.
Our policy is to put circumstances and provisions in place whenever we have a situation.
Provisions?
Okay, so
yes. And is that in your hospital policy? Where's your hospital policy that say?
It is in our policy.
So I want that policy sent to me. I want that policy sent to me, okay?
Where would you like it sent?
You guys have my information?
Okay.
Send it. And your doctor is
we are
corrupt.
not refusing to see you.
You are. You just did.
Okay.
You just did refuse to see me.
Have a good evening.
You just did refuse to see me.
Look, I'm going to be honest, because of my just overall lack of knowledge of dealing with American health systems and heck, even Australian health system, because I don't really need to deal with that too much because I'm lucky like that, I guess, I'm honestly just going to refrain from commenting any further. But I will ask, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? Here we got a very interesting clip. So, according to the information we've gotten from the person who did this recording here, this parent here is sitting in the emergency lane, and she refused to listen to the attendant, you know, do the typical safety babble additional stuff that they do to the people who are sitting in the emergency lane. And so things, of course, escalate when she refused to do that. Apparently, at some point, she, quote, said that, I don't care about saving anyone, I'll save myself. I don't know if I believe that. But anyway, things escalate, and here's a clip. An interesting fight over land near a highway exit.
I'm going to do something. Be gone. Yeah, you let me. I'll start this conversation right now, you bitch. Right now. You think I am this son of a bitch? You ain't that around here. So I'll
My only question is why? Why would you even want this land in the first place? And then why would you fight this much over this type of land in the first place? Here we have some Lacrosse drama.
You're a dirty little bitch. I see it in your face. What? I told your baby to say that, you piece of shit. Why don't you fix your hair?
just leave. The coach. I'm protecting my players. Get off my school property right now. No.
That's my dirty.
Gary, get on the f***ing field. It's high school lacrosse, bro. You can't be threatening. You can't be threatening a minor, dude.
Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone.
You just told me that. You really think he's
No,
lying?
don't touch my
You need to
phone.
get off school property.
Don't touch my phone.
Right now, before we call the authorities. Get off school authority right now. Get off school property right now.
Go to the board. You sound like it. Just go to the board. It's bro. She's from Cedar.
That's bad.
You are talking to my minor. Stop. Please, please.
Please.
That's fine. You can do that while you go away. While you leave.
People are threatening my brother who did nothing.
Hey, do that professionally, right? There's a committee. There's a board. No. You're sitting here screaming.
You tried so hard.
You have a child. There's like 7 different conversations going on right now. Your nephew will find you.
School sports. No matter what form you decide to take, you sports, there's always drama involved when it comes down to it because, you know, parents can't help but get heated over anything to do with their kids being competitive against other kids. It doesn't matter what it is. If there's any form of fight between the kids competitively, the parents seem to go way overboard with it almost every single time, and you get stuff like this. It's kind of funny that this always happens, and also kind of sad, because this is who we are as a society. Oh, it's still funny. Here we have some supposed conflict between one of the passengers and the stewardess of the flight here that ultimately divulges into the point where the passenger gets kicked off the flight. She refuses to leave for various different reasons, according to a few people around her and the person behind the camera who's across the aisle from her. Apparently this passenger did nothing wrong, but they want her off the plane anyway, so here's what happens.
Right here are my backup. No, it's not okay. You can't do that to somebody just because they didn't want your flight attendant to keep patronizing them. And so I said, quit patronizing me, and I picked off a flight.
I think you should just go ahead because they're going to put on the scene. But you need to prove your point because you didn't do anything. And that was real rude. This is out of control. This is too much. Yeah, you don't want to get banned from the airport. You don't want to get banned. But when you get off, you make sure they give her a flight too or whatever.
Okay, I need my bag. I need my bag. My bag is on this plane. I need my bag. My medicine's in it. My medicine is in my bag, and I need my bag, and that's why I needed my bag to begin with.
Let's go and then we're gonna take care of that. Let's go.
So if she leaves, she's traveling with me, you'll give her a new flight as well?
Yeah.
Will she get a new flight to where our destination?
Yeah.
Promise her.
Okay,
Y'all need to
I'm
promise
recording
her, because
this.
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm recording this. This
Yeah,
is
you need to,
ridiculous.
because that's bullshit.
Wow. If people can behave like this and do this to people, what is the world coming to?
No, for real, though. That's crazy.
Okay, so I need you to tell me and confirm for me, if I get off of this flight, that you will give me a new flight for free to my destination. Well, I already paid for a ticket.
We're going to look at rebooking you. If your friend wants to come off the flight.
So if my friend comes off, you'll look at it meaning what? What does looking mean?
You need to be there.
I need a verification that I'm going to be there tonight. No, I need you to tell me, that I will get on a flight today to my destination. Will you please?
That's crazy to me.
Will you please tell me that you're going to make sure I get on another flight?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, boo. You tell them exactly how you feeling, boo. Tell them it's bullshit. You want to
say
your
that
medicine,
they told me
you
they
asked
would give
about
me a
your
new
bag.
flight. Now they won't.
You asked about your bag.
Now
You
they
asked about
won't
your
give me a
bag.
new flight.
Like,
Did they say that?
Yeah, she won't admit to it now.
This time we're going to have to ask you to grab your belongings and deplane the aircraft.
That's because of that stewardess. This is because of the stewardess.
Babe, why don't y'all just go on off, though? Why don't y'all just go on off? Because y'all having everybody else have
She didn't pay the consequences.
Can you just go? We got to pay the consequences, though.
200 people.
Okay, well, talk to the stewardess. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to say for everyone, maybe if you were respectful to the flight attendants, that's right.
That's how I feel too.
Now he going. Now he
Stop
going. Yeah, like, we already late.
I didn't do anything. You're mad because you're getting kicked off. It's no reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane.
I can't believe you all have to.
No reason to kick someone off. Because I said, please quit patronizing me? That's rude?
I never did this. I just feel like it was rude.
You ladies, stop enabling her, please.
Now,
She wasn't rude. She didn't say anything rude.
She was away.
Too bad. I'm not. Too bad. People can be mad if they want.
They should let it go. But it doesn't matter. They should just let it go and move on.
Literally. She didn't swear. She didn't just. She kind of has a rude. She kind of has a demeanor. She has a rude tone voice. Yeah. Yeah. Like we don't want to get off.
Nobody wants to get off the plane. We all got it. We got to get off the plane.
I just don't want you to get banned for life.
I feel like, in all honesty, they about to escort y'all off of here. They gonna be real rude, nasty, grabbing, pulling and shit. Y'all might as well head on up there and let them. She said at her mouth she was gonna redo y'all flights. Hers too.
She's gonna what?
She said that.
Here.
But then she went back to something else. But you got that on camera. You got that on camera.
I
that
didn't.
She said that.
She didn't say
she
it
said
on
we
camera.
Gonna renew you. She said she was gonna renew y'all
Will
flights.
you say what you heard?
She said she was gonna renew y'all flights. Period, point blank. I don't work here. I don't know what's going on or how they gonna move about it, but they said that. But I just feel like y'all should head up front and let them know. Talk to the captain. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all bags already up front, boo. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to leave her either, so you might as well. Yeah.
No, we're traveling. It's ridiculous.
I hope y'all figure it out, though.
Let them buy. Let them buy.
I am curious what happens to checked-in baggings when you get kicked off a plane, but I suppose that's a question I could probably go Google and not just annoy you guys about it. But the second bit of this is just like, I get it. If you believe you did nothing wrong especially considering how she decides to describe the situation here. I get you'd be frustrated for being kicked off the plane, but at a certain point, when they've made up their mind that they're going to kick you off the plane, you're just better off hopping off the plane and just having to deal with that mess, potentially suing them down the line, whatever it takes to do that. Yes, it's a huge inconvenience, but you refusing to get off at that point when they've already made up their mind that you're getting off the plane, all it's going to do is evolve into the plane getting deboarded, and then eventually, if you still refuse to get off, police getting involved, arresting you, and then you probably have less grounds to sue people on at that point. I don't know. This situation sucks either way, and apparently the steward said they were going to give her help move her flight elsewhere anyway. I don't know. This seems weird. Here we have the aftermath of a fight where some person decided to open an umbrella inside throughout what seems to be a graduation ceremony, and someone else wasn't quite happy with that, so a fight ensued. Here's the aftermath.
Somebody call security!
You let her go? Really?
You need to take her. She's over here hitting me. Both of y'all come on upstairs. Both of y'all. Come on. Vámonos, por favor. Vámonos, señora. Vámonos. Vámonos. Por favor.
I mean, stupid be what stupid does. You can't really fix stupid like this sometimes. I'm not even going to specify who I mean here. I mean, I think both, to be completely honest. Hey, opening an umbrella inside, especially in the midst of something like this, is just silly. And then the person who had the reaction that led to the umbrella getting damaged like that is even sillier. It's just levels of just like, really? This is what we do? That I just don't get sometimes. Here we have a Karen who goes absolutely nuts when she gets accidentally given the wrong order at the sushi restaurant. Here's the clip.
Wrong sushi order and doesn't pay.
I don't get paid that much. How about your mom? I don't get paid that much.
Mother can't bring her restaurant. She can't bring her
Somebody bother that lady. How about your mama?
Hey! Calm the hell down! Man, I'm calling the cops right now.
It is what it is. Life be life.
Life be life-in', yo.
Is that the one I arrested?
Life do be life-in', don't it?
Wouldn't it be easier just to say, hey, I'm sorry, you gave me the wrong order. Would I be able to get the right order, please? And then have them fix it? Because, you know, it seems pretty busy in there, and they've probably stuff up every now and then. No one's perfect. Then to do whatever this was and cop whatever variety of charges you just copped because of how you had to get arrested for this stuff. Like, seriously? Do people just not think logically and go like, maybe that's a bit stupid. Maybe I should be smart. No? Not really? That makes sense. Is it just me, or do the boomers of late really don't like us looking at our screens, but the moment we go outside, they're also the same type of person that complains about us doing things outside they don't like? Well, here's a perfect example of a boomer doing that.
Where are you driving?
Huh?
Now, I've been told to call the police on you guys.
What?
I am telling you, I have been told to call you to the people. Don't drive. You're not.
They're registered, miss.
You're not old enough.
Yeah, I am. Not when you're 14, you have a permit for it.
Out.
What do you mean I am out? I'm outside.
No.
Go?
Yes.
Why? Dude, I'm 14.
You want me to call the police?
Go ahead. I really don't care.
What's your name?
Jerry.
Gary?
Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
Okay, where do you live, Gary? Right around the corner, right?
Like over there.
Right over there. And I see you also going to your friend down around this cove. Okay?
Okay.
That's not right.
What's not right?
I'm not going to sit here and talk to you. I'm going to go call the
Okay,
police.
then go call the police. Okay. Bye, have a great time.
It's genuinely funny because this is actually legitimately a thing I've seen a lot over the past little while. Just how a lot of people complain that, oh, these damn kids, all they do is sit inside and do nothing all day. But the moment that any of them want to play outside on the street, they complain about kids being on the street. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. You can't complain about us being inside, but also complain when we're making use of the street out the front of our house, playing games with other people on the street, or just riding around. Like, what's wrong with that? It's just so insane that this is the type of thing that exists. And yes, that is a bit of an overgeneralization. Not all boomers act like that, so sorry to the ones that don't, but a lot of them do, and you know it. I'm not 100% sure how we actually got here completely. It seems like to be that this guy apparently gave like $10-20 to the station here to get gas, and they haven't got their gas yet, and so they're back coming in to complain about that fact, and then does whatever this is. Here's a clip.
What's up? Why are you giving me a hard time? Did I do anything wrong to you that you're making me do this? I waited in line. I gave you money. I waited in line. And I handed you money, and it's already been 10 minutes. Huh? No, I want to know your manager's name. Okay, what is her name? What is her name, and what is his name? No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to give you a hard time now. Now you done up. Because you don't know me, man. You think I'm some nice little guy? Now you done up. So can you please put my gas, please? My gas? And then I'm going to ask you. Alright. What's your manager's name?
You can find out tomorrow.
Okay. You're not going to have a job by tomorrow.
Okay, I don't care.
Alright. Sure you don't. You believe this, man? I want to be racist, man. This is why I'm racist, dude. This is why. This is exactly why.
I need $10 on pump 10.
Where's my gas? I'm gonna call the police. You stole my money. Where's my gas?
I'm gonna give you your money right now.
No, I want my gas. I want my gas.
No.
Okay. Give my money. I don't need any of it.
I don't care. Bye.
Holy shit. That dude just jacked that shit. What the Oh my god.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh my god.
I don't know if people realize this or not, but gas stations probably have like a million different cameras around because it's very common for things to be stolen from a gas station, especially fuel. So not only do they have your face because all you're wearing is sunglasses, they also know your car and the license plate of your car because you were in the fuel station. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Brain don't process things correctly, do they? Here we have the most classic of classic Karens trying to find documents for these apparently undocumented Hispanic people. Here's the clip.
So they're not documented?
I'm not telling you any of them.
Because they're not documented.
They 100% are. They 100% are. But it's not your information.
Sure it is. I'm a citizen of the country. I mean, I'm a citizen. How is it not my business?
They're not even working on your property.
It doesn't matter. They're working in my neighborhood. They're working next to my property.
Is that, I don't understand. They all have documentation and now you're demanding it?
Yes.
Are you demanding mine as well?
Well, you obviously are not Hispanic.
And why is that? Why are you not demanding my documentation?
Are you that dense? Are you?
Is this a racist thing? It's because they're Hispanic?
Of course. Hispanics are the only undocumented here. Mexicans and South Americans. Yes. And we're facing a huge crisis in this country.
Do I need to get police involved here?
Sure.
So that you'll let these guys alone?
I'm not bothering them.
You are harassing them, and you're actually on this person's property as well.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm going to have these guys keep working.
Well, okay, and I'm going to call the police.
Okay. I will as well. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know, but I'm going to have these guys keep working, We're contracted by them. They're actually getting ready to come out and let you know the same exact things. So I'm going to have them keep on rocking and rolling.
You keep rocking and rolling.
Okay,
You
awesome.
keep it up.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great.
I mean, at least she's honest about what she's doing here and why she's doing it, but it doesn't make it any better. It's like, oh, you're not a white Caucasian person or a black person, you're Hispanic. That must mean that you're probably an illegal. Give me your documentation to prove that you're not. They might not even have proper documentation because they're just a general citizen from being born here. I don't know, this just seems a bit stupid and unnecessary, and here we have a manly man who's doing manly things by trying to start fights with fast food workers because he can't control his own anger. Let's get into the clip.
Come on, you little shit, come on. Do something. Kill you. Come on. Come on, let's go. Do something. Come on, bro. Come on, you little bro. Come on. Come on, you ain't shit. Come on. No, come on. Hold on. Come on. What you trying to do? Come on. Wait, this ain't gonna hurt me. I'll fix you. You're a little shit. I'll show you what a little shit can do. Come on. You're a bum.
Tacos,
Come on.
You're a bum, bro.
Come on.
I got in your face, you didn't do nothing, bro.
What the hell? It's alright,
Beat me up, bro.
It's not worth it.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Because I'm like, yo, because I told him you gotta wait because we're making your order. He's mad.
No, yeah, I saw.
You saw he gets in my face and he didn't do nothing, bro. I'm outside and he's telling me to go outside when I was just there, bro.
It's not your fault, bro. He's crazy. He's crazy.
I nicely asked him to park in the front, same thing I did to you. Now he's getting in my face.
He's crazy,
like,
bro.
what?
Don't worry.
Like, what?
Oh crap! This guy's mad. The guy in the Jeep.
I do think it should be made clear we have no idea how we got here in the first place, but by the sounds of the person behind the camera who's another customer, hopefully, it doesn't seem like the response was warranted in any way, shape, or form. Well, granted, it doesn't matter what it was, unless the guy threatened to kill him or something along those lines. That type of response was so unnecessary and so obtusely over the top. Like, he completely lost it. He dropped his balls and was pissed at everyone else about it because that happened, so he decided to go on a rampage. And then drove away in his Jeep. What a manly man. We're going back to high school with this one.
Walk away, bro. Walk away.
What are you gonna do, alright? I'll wipe the whole. I get arrested. You're a bitch. Security. You're a pussy. Security. Yeah. You're a pussy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're a pussy.
Four eyes, my god, who even says that anymore? What type of insult is that? We back in the playgrounds at your local high school or something? Jeez. This mother's come to her child's school's award ceremony and does something very weird when it turns out that her child did not get an award.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for what we're seeing right now. But Mom, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Mom. We can look at it in a minute. You can't. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Boys and girls.
Man, that is just so embarrassing. Here we got another guy who's pretty angry about the noise of a car. Now, look, I can understand being upset about car noises if they're continuously revving like an asshole, but by the sounds of how this guy decides to describe it, it just sounds like every now and then the Mustang goes past his backyard, and it's loud, and he doesn't like it, so he does this.
Well, he's been pulled over by Officer Yates once already. He's got $600 worth of tickets he can be written if he comes by my house one more time like he just did. My backyard is on Ainsboro. He don't have any mufflers on that car. He's got tinted windows and he's got no front plate. $600. You tell him keep messing with me and I'll get him some money spent.
Sounds good, bud.
No shit. I'm tired of it. I've listened to the shit. It used to be a white Mustang. Now it's got a wrap on it, so he thinks it's incognito. But
not at all, sir.
Dude,
anyway,
one more time and I'll have the cops come out.
That's fine.
I mean, if we really want to be the petty party here, he could, in theory, I don't know, take this footage to the police and potentially, I don't know, attempt to charge you with harassment, because that is technically what this is, if we really want to go petty party mode. But hey, that's a bit stupid. Maybe, I don't know, if he drives by every now and then, it's like not the end of the world, but it seems to be. I want to ask you an awesome question here. So if your son's kid was getting a haircut at this barber here and it turns out they slightly stuffed it up, or you're not a fan of the haircut they gave your kid, what do? Do you A, ask them to fix up the haircut and do better? Do you B, ask for a refund? Or do you C, try to fist fight them for the bad haircut? Well, why is that even an option? Don't tell... Oh,
Nah, get out. Get out.
Come on. Aggravated move has me. Come on out here.
I was literally in front of his face, bro. He didn't do nothing.
You ain't now what? Yeah, that's what I thought.
You gotta go.
The mama's a bitch.
I never knew someone would be willing to cop an assault charge for over a bad haircut, but here we are. Here's a guy who's willing to do that. Heck, he's willing to go for multiple of them because he made the attempt to push multiple people out of his way in order to go bash someone. What a guy. All of this over a bad haircut. That's the way you react to these type of things, right? Here's honestly a bit of a funny situation to me, aside from the wasting 911 time and stuff on those lines. That part's not so funny, but here we have a bit of petty entitlement. So what's happened here is that the pump was freed up and the person who was there moved away. The person in front of the one behind the camera here did not move. And the person behind the camera apparently waited for a little bit for them to move. And when it looked like they weren't going to move into this spot, she went around them and parked into the gas station herself. And that's when this person came out, confronted her for apparently cutting her off.
By the way,
no, I'm not going to move.
I'm recording you.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
The faster I pump, the faster you pump. So you can move out of the way.
The sheriff is right here, so I can call
them. Okay, so let's call them.
Yep.
They're going to tell you, let me pump, and then you can pump and call it a day.
Nope. Don't touch me.
Okay, so move. You need to move, ma'am.
I'm not going to move.
You need to move.
I'm not going to move.
You are putting pressure into my hand.
You're pushing me. What are you
you're
talking
right
about?
in front of the gas pump. Seriously?
Seriously.
Call 911.
I am. I just did.
Okay. Call them so they could come. I guess we'll wait for them to come.
I guess we will.
This is my day today. This old ass lady really gets in front of me. Because she was in line and I'm apparently
lady cut in front of me to put gas, and she doesn't want to move.
There's more important things. People are dying.
I know.
They need the police, and you're calling them for this.
We're right here at the 7-Eleven on Phelan and Sheep Creek. 4074 Phelan. Thank you.
There's people that actually need this. This is what you use it for? You'd rather have them come down here and deal with your situation to pump gas when there's people that are dying that need their service?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I guess.
I'm sorry. It is 4074 Phelan. It is on 7-Eleven.
I'm feeling right.
This girl cut me off when I was going to put gas, and she is, well, we are arguing and she doesn't want to move.
I'm already in front of the gas
I don't
pump.
care.
I
You cut me off.
I got here first.
You were not, okay? Day.
She's literally holding the gas pump so I don't pump gas. She's on the phone with the police right now. Look at her. Married and everything.
So?
Way to go, Lou.
It doesn't matter.
Look at Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Give it again, Lou. Do it again. Look at her.
You're so funny.
I'm sorry, but if someone's gone in front of you because you weren't paying any attention to what was happening in front of you because, you know, you were doing something, one thing or another, and the car that was in front of you left and you didn't move not too quickly afterwards, I'm sorry, you've lost your spot. It's just better to accept that and move on with your life. You just don't waste either of your times. Like, yes, you're going to be stuck there waiting a little bit longer because now someone else is filling up before you. But I guarantee you probably wasted far more time doing what you did here than what time you would have lost by just patiently waiting because you weren't paying attention. This gives a bit of an interesting one because some people are saying that this person is being a bit over the top about those warning signs and is having a bit of a Hollywood reference of it. And I get that to some extent, but at the same time, if you're smoking at a gas station, you're just an obtuse idiot. You just shouldn't do that.
He's over here pumping his car, but I'm pumping. Hey, are you that car over here? Is this your car? You're smoking a cigarette, and you're not supposed to be smoking cigarettes. But I'm gonna pump my gas, and you're not supposed to be smoking cigarettes because you can blow up the gas thing. And I'm recording because you're not supposed to be smoking. You not, excuse you? Please just put the cigarette out, please. Thank you. Because I'm gonna go in here and tell the clerk that you're smoking by a gas thing. Thank you.
The likelihood of the cigarette you lit doing anything at that gas station is, of course, very low, but you still shouldn't do it in the first place. Like, seriously. Those warnings are there for a reason. Yes, it also has warnings about phones, and in reality, you shouldn't be using your phones around the gas station too much too for that reason, because in extreme circumstances, that's pretty bad. And I get the point that, like, oh, it's a bit over the top, it's so unnecessary. It's like, yeah, but honestly, lighting up a cigarette and smoking at a gas station is just stupid. Don't do that at all. This couple head out to their local Dollar General, which is apparently 25 minutes away, and they get there about 15 minutes before the store is supposed to close, at least according to the timetable online. But they get there and the doors are already locked. Here's what happens next.
Rob, what you say y'all close at 9:45? And what time y'all leave? So what time, you just said 10 o'clock, right? I said, what time do y'all close? 10 o'clock. Walking out the door at 10 o'clock. Y'all heard that? So, what is this? And my sister works for corporate. So, I know, that's why I just drove 25 minutes to get here.
That's what it says online.
Because it said online that y'all closed at 10.
So you can't.
And when I'm coming in here to get some tissue and I know exactly what I want, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to walk through this door and get what I want and what I need.
You can't honor your time that you have online?
I work at a bank, and at the bank, if you walk in at 4:59, we're going to let you in and do your transaction because you made it before the time we close.
So do you close at 9:45 by
So why does it not say you close at 9:45 online? Why does it not say online you close at 9:40? No, I'm asking you. You work here and you're closing the doors.
I'm sorry, if you close at 10, if your operating hours says 10 p.m. as the close time, then you shouldn't be locking the doors 15 minutes beforehand just so you can get out early. You should stay operating until that 10 p.m. deadline that you've put on your timetable. You have to serve at that point. I've defended restaurants for not being able to do certain things like 10, 15 minutes before they actually close because ovens and fryers and stuff like that might have been turned off early so they have a chance to cool down so they can be cleaned within a reasonable time frame after the store is closed. But this isn't a restaurant. This is a retail store. Well, they've just got a bit of tidy up at the registers, maybe remove old newspapers for the day if they serve newspapers. Like, there's not going to be much they need to do the moment they close. They just pretty much close, lock up, and leave. Like, this is stupid. There's a bit of a story to this clip. So the person behind the recording here, a mother, is picking up her kids from the elementary school that is across the road from this car parking lot. This car parking lot is for a childcare center, kindergarten place called Noah's Ark, which is attached to a church. It doesn't really matter too much beyond that. Effectively, this car parking lot is meant to be used for people going to the Noah's Ark or the church next door, not for any other reasons, because, you know, it's a private business's car park, so they can kick you out. Anyhow, this interruption here is one of the staff members have come out to get rid of them for being in the car park they shouldn't be, and apparently they made attempts to open the car door for one reason or another. Anyway, the person behind the video was getting a lot of flack from the comments about, you know, this isn't a parking lot for the school across the road, it's a private car park, you can't really park here, they can kick you out, it's entirely warranted. Their response was, oh, the traffic's too much for the school, so they do this to get out of the way of traffic, yada yada yada. I get that. I live around the corner from a school. The traffic that occurs for that is unbelievable, but that's just the way it goes. This traffic's gonna suck when you're picking up your kids from school. That is what it is. You either deal with it or be patient and pick them up a little later than everyone else. I don't know. There's not really much you can do about that, to be completely real. Here's the clip.
Noah's Ark only. Hi! This parking lot says for Noah's Ark only.
And she just grabbed my door. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's such a big deal to you that somebody's picking up their kid?
This parking lot is for Noah's Ark parents to come pick up their children.
Well, maybe you could have came out here instead of grabbing my door and asked me.
I did.
You definitely did.
The window on me,
and you grabbed it. And you grabbed my door to
You don't have
snatch
proof
it
that
open.
I grabbed your door.
We both know you did it. That's why you're smiling.
You don't have proof that I grabbed your door.
You're getting paid to come out here?
I am.
Okay.
And my boss supports me 100%.
That's great.
Because this parking lot is for our parents to come pick up their children.
Okay.
Not for Peavine parents to come. Every Peavine parent has a bad attitude, and now
I don't have a bad attitude.
for my parents to come pick up their kids.
You do.
No, I don't. You're in the spot.
People park in Handicap all the time. They park in the fire zone.
So go park in the fire zone then.
I definitely will. Over there by the buses.
Because I'm still gonna call the cops on you.
And tell them what? What are they gonna do?
This is private property.
Okay, and you're telling me
clearly signed reserved parking for St. Paul's and Noah's Ark
over there.
only. You need to remove your vehicle.
I'm going to err on the side that because rather than trying to outright deny it, she just says you don't have proof of me actually doing that. I'm assuming she probably did try to do that, but for a probable justified reason. She was trying to talk to this person who shouldn't be parked here, trying to get rid of them rather than, you know, resulting to calling the towie in to tow them away, even though there's a high chance that by the time the tow truck arrives, they probably would have driven off at that point. So she's trying to talk to them to get rid of them that way. And when they closed the window on her and not responding to her, she tried to open the door, which you probably shouldn't do in general. Just shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. But I can get why you did it as well. The person behind the camera here wants to get a refund for their pizza because apparently it's a nasty, stale, and old, and all the other descriptions along those lines. But this Little Caesars refuses to give them a refund. Have a look at this.
I don't want nothing. I want my money back.
No, I'm not doing nothing and nothing.
Why are you not giving my money back for this old ass, nasty ass pizza?
I can make you another pizza, or you can come back in the morning.
Then you can make me another pizza, I guess.
Okay, so
He just said he ain't authorized to do it. Y'all don't listen.
Oh, the manager ain't authorized to do it.
No, I'm not.
I didn't ask you. I said the manager. Why you sitting here yelling? We listened very well. We hear that you said, I asked you to remake the pizza. Well, he can't give me my money back and I'm not coming back.
She just wants the.
it cannot be refunded unless you come back in the morning.
I don't understand why, but okay. Just a cheese. Just a cheese.
No, it's not an online. They ordered in the office.
This is bullshit. Look, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nasty ass, old ass pizza they trying to give to somebody.
and they can't even give a refund.
Is it just me, or when she showed the cheese pizza, that looked perfectly fine and dandy, like there wasn't really much wrong with it? I do agree that, yeah, I don't get why they're so hesitant to give a refund here. I do understand that they're most likely a franchise and they do run on very thin margins in the first place, but sometimes it's not worth the hassle to deal with just people like this. That pizza did look perfectly fine. If she's giving you the entire thing back with no problems other than that, then I don't know. It's a bit of a tough one there, but it's just insane that this is how people act sometimes. Like, that pizza, as I said, looked perfectly normal to me. It might not have been. I don't know. Moving on. So the story behind this clip here is that the person recording here was chilling out in the jacuzzi on his own, in the communal jacuzzi, the one for the complex, when a group of girls joined him in the jacuzzi. They weren't talking, they weren't really doing too much, they were just chillaxing, enjoying their time, relaxing. That is until the boyfriend of one of the girls, the extraordinarily insecure one at that, came out and attempted to start some shit with the guy in the jacuzzi.
So I live in building 10. There's this girl, boyfriend, coming up to the pool starting problems. I live in building 10. If he put his hands on me, I'm recording this.
He's not going to.
I'm not playing, bro. I came over here to relax because I'm going through shit. I'm not finna let nobody come my day up, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Well, you just my day up, bro.
Bro, that's your problem, bro. I don't know you, bro. I don't know her. You came over here and said I'll f your day up. I'm recording this for my safety. There's a camera and my aunt is standing up there. Exactly.
Go home.
Yeah, exactly. So if anybody put their hands on me, I'm not, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Did nothing and shut up. No, close your mouth. No.
I'm telling you, bro.
He didn't do anything.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm recording this, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not scared of no jail, bro. I'm not scared of no prison. I'm not scared of none of that shit. I'm not finna let nobody come over here and start problems with me when I didn't do a damn thing. So I'm gonna record this shit right here. I'm gonna record this shit. No, I didn't do a damn thing. No. Why the f you gotta tell me she got a boyfriend? I don't know her. She was looking for you. That's why I'm recording this, bro. I'm gonna record this shit, bro, because let something happen to me, bro. It's gonna be a fucking problem, bro. I promise you, all my people's gonna come down, bro. I swear to God, bro. My family, my auntie just passed away, bro. I gotta go through this.
If you're a man, you would understand where I'm coming from.
Bro, no, I can't understand where you coming from, bro. I can't, bro.
You're just trying to play right now, bro.
Do I need to call your mother?
Bro,
I'll call your mother. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm recording this for my safety.
If you really were a man, you would understand where I'm coming from, bro.
Oh, Diego. Get out of here.
You want me to leave?
Yes.
She's arguing.
So your day up, bro?
What about my day, dude?
Hey, bro, I'm already past that, bro.
What about my day? Get out of here. Leave.
You want me to leave?
Yes, I do.
Are you serious?
Leave.
You want me to leave?
My aunt was just recording this, so I'm recording this.
I promise, you're good.
You're not gonna ask me.
Look at now he's recording because he just threatened you.
I'm telling you, bro. If something happened to me, it's gonna be. I don't care, bro.
You got a problem? Come over here.
No, I'm not coming over there, bro.
Come over here, bro.
No, bro. You don't want me to do that, bro. Nah, bro.
Amira, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I didn't shut the up. I didn't say fucking laughing.
I'm telling you, bro.
I was talking to her.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm recording this because if somebody put their hands on me, bro. If somebody put their hands on me, it's gonna be a problem.
But I'm not talking about you guys. Get out of here.
I'm gonna record this shit, bro. I'm gonna record this. Let somebody put their hands on me. I'm a nice guy. But if somebody put their hands on me, I'm going crazy.
Take a shot for every time you said bro in the entire clip. No, actually don't do that. I would rather you not die from alcohol poisoning because he said bro a very many times in there. Moving along from that though, it's like, if you're the guy in the you can hear him just faintly in the background. If you were a man, you would understand. It's like, I'm a man and I understand that you're completely stupid. Haha, I said the channel name. Look at me. Like, yeah, I get it. It's probably not fun to see that sometimes, but you know, it's one of those things where if you're that insecure about it that you're going to go immediately confront the guy who was sitting in the jacuzzi first before your partner jumped in there, then I think you have some problems you need to address. And also, is it just me or did one of the girls back there threaten to call the boyfriend's mum? That's funky. My guy here got himself a bit of a reality check. For some reason or another, he decided to get his diamond chain tested at a local jeweler's inside of this mall. I would assume there was some form of fight going on between him and his bros about if it's real or not, so he decided to get it tested. Unfortunately for him, it failed. Here's a clip.
We can punch it out now 3 times. Look, clock out. No, I ain't going out. Clock out. We can take this shit to the parking lot. I ain't with all that talking shit. Clock out. We can come to the parking lot. Clock out. Clock out. That's what I heard. Punch out in the parking lot. Come to the parking lot. Come on. Come to the parking lot. Come to the parking lot. You ain't coming no parking lot.
Man's ego was so big that when he got served a piece of humble pie, he absolutely blew up and lost it. Imagine what would happen if he got the entire humble pie. That would be a very interesting day. These guys are out in Hilton and Austin. They've brought their dog with them to the hotel, which is fine to this hotel staff. They can have their dog in their hotel room. Anyway, this fine night, they decide they'll go out for a night in the town and have a bit of fun. It turns out they've left their dog behind, and you know what happens to a dog when they get left behind? They're a bit noisy in a place they're not familiar with. And so, eventually, after multiple attempts to make contact with the people who are in that room for the night, the Hilton decides to just outright kick them out. Here's the clip.
I was not allowed to do not.
And nobody has used a cuss word.
Yes, Hilton Hotel.
Do not put your arms on me because that will get me upset now.
I understand. Listen.
500.
We paid to use it. We're taking our dogs outside. But we got back from a night out and they were outside of our room.
Hold on, wait, let me talk.
It's over.
With Sense here, and he's
I have 2
unruly.
guests here that we went
He's saying that we cussed around and tried your ones use a cuss word. I said, what's the premise of pet friendly? They locked us out of our room because they were barking.
Let me
it's
talk
a pet friendly hotel.
We stayed here.
They're up here. You hear them arguing in the lobby. They're arguing in the lobby, making a scene right now. And we have other guests here at the hotel, and we want them removed from the hotel.
We know our dogs only bark whenever they're ready to go outside and use the restroom. We were out having drinks. So we said
the
we're
manager
come back
and now security.
We know that we didn't answer the phone because the music is loud. So I didn't hear the phone. But when we came back and she explained that to me, I said,
they have dogs here that were disturbing the floor and they were unable to get in contact with them, and they were upset that
that's not going to stop the dog from barking.
You do understand.
So it was a hotel policy we were explaining to them.
But we had,
I was here this morning.
But
and no one has told us anything. I don't know. Even when we came back, we did not know that. And I apologize if nobody told you, but it has been
not physically, but verbally.
People.
Comments on the original TikTok were very mixed, to say the least, on how people reacted to this. And whilst the person who posted this clip assures everyone that their dog is a well-behaved, well-trained dog, I think it's really as simple as this. You've left your dog in a place that is extremely unfamiliar to it. You've left it on its own. It has no idea when you're going to come back, and it has no way to exactly tell when you're going to come back. It's probably heard multiple noises occur outside of the door of the hotel room, and so is barking at that, either because it's excited that you might be about to open the door and arrive back in the hotel room, or because it's not familiar with the other noises that are occurring there, so it's barking like a lot of dogs would in that type of instance. I'm sorry, if you've taken your dog with you to a hotel and then you go out for a night on the town and not take your dog with you, that is just stupid. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel about that. That is extremely irresponsible because your dog's in a place where it's not familiar. If you've brought it along with you, you should bring it along with you if your journey throughout the town, so at least the dog isn't going to get distressed or have a bit of a panic or just be completely confused on the environment that it's not used to. Because no matter how well trained a dog is, if you put it in a situation that it has no idea what to do about it, it's probably going to result to its normal actions of barking and making noises. And if the hotel did make multiple multiple attempts to make contact with you before they decide to go for the drastic measures, then unfortunately for you, they kind of did what they're supposed to do. If you failed to acknowledge them attempting to contact you and you come back and your door's been locked because you're now being kicked out, then that just is what it is. You've made that mistake. I'm sorry, but I don't really have much sympathy here because you brought your dog along with you and then left it in the hotel room while you had the time of your life that night. Like, it's just as simple as that, man. Also, we're at the end of June. How's your year been so far? We're halfway through it. Have you reached your goals yet? How are those going? Just a bit of a checkup. How are you guys going in your life? Things going your way? I don't know. Let's get into the clips. Here we got some drama over a boat ramp.
That's 80 for the dock. If you can't drive a boat, just say you can't drive a boat. Hey, if it's your boat, you'd be sitting there. I want my boat's out there. I'm there right now. My boat's right there behind y'all. Why don't you try loading it up? Because all these things are in the way because you're blocking the ramp. Weren't you arguing with some of y'all over here? Yeah, because none of y'all know what the is going on. Okay, it's not a hurricane. Hey, what part of Memorial Day weekend you thought was going to go to? Huh? If you had any boat ramp adequacy, those are the best seats in the house over there. That ain't where I'm trying to go, though. I'm trying to go to the fuck home. Those are the best. Hey, not Miami boat ramp, Sarasota boat ramp.
Yeah! Gonna be honest, I have the faintest idea of what's happening here, so we're just gonna move along. This is probably the most peculiar clip I've seen so far, and that's saying a lot considering what I have seen so far. But anyway, this person here is doing their come here to the store, do some shopping, get some fake eyelashes, whatever. It doesn't particularly matter to the story too much. And it seems like this other person got caught attempting to steal something from this store. So what happens? When they get caught, they lock the doors, which is a reasonable thing. They are allowed to do that. If they have a good belief that you did steal something, they can stop you from leaving. The problem is she's not doing it so they can call the cops and get the cops here. No. She makes the attempt to mother this person caught stealing in a very cringe, honestly wacky way of doing so. Even hugs her multiple times in this clip. Here's the clip.
Get out this store. You locking me in your store. You trying to fight me? Like, miss, get me out your store already. Okay, so what's... I said sorry to you. I said, come on, let's go. Get me out your store. You said you want me out your store. You still got me locked in your store. So you was trying to lock me out from the get-go.
Everybody's in here.
No, everybody's not in here. Get me out your store, miss.
Say sorry.
I said sorry to you and I want to get out your store.
Please.
Like, I want to get out your store.
I want you to behave. Look.
Get me out this store.
Listen. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm not finna break my nails.
Hey, I'm not fit to either. I just got my shit done. She just said she could let me out the store.
Okay, well, I don't have... Right, you doing all that arguing and going back and forth.
Right, but you're trying to lock me in your store. You don't have no
locked in your store. You didn't have no jurisdiction to come in here and steal this shit.
Unlock me out your store, miss. You have no reason to have me locked in your store. You have your merchandise, you have whatever. You have no reason to lock me in your store. No, I don't want a hug, baby. Get off of me, yo.
Please.
All right, get a hug. All right, come on, let's go. Get me out your store. So I gotta go. I have to go. I don't have time to keep talking, baby. I gotta go. All right, I'll forget you too.
Because y'all actually want to give me that week cake. Like, I ain't got time to take it.
All right, let me go. Okay, let me go. I gotta go. My people is gonna leave. Okay, my people gonna leave. Okay, can you let me out the store? Please, let me out the store. Okay, good.
My daughter's in the car by herself.
Good. Now, can you let me out? Thank you. Thank you. Out, baby. Okay, hurry up. Thank you. Come on, let's go.
You learn your lesson.
No, I didn't. I'm American. Come on, let's go. I need you to give me
What did she just say? What did she just say? She didn't learn her lesson?
You think it's being funny, miss? Come on.
It's not funny.
Miss.
Okay, I'm going to let you go.
Exactly. Thank you. Because you're at the point where you're just holding me hostage now.
No, I just want you to be a good girl.
No.
Let her go.
Well, that could have been worse, I suppose. I really don't know how to feel about the whole forcing a hug on her type thing. But anyway, moving along. At least she's got a fun story to tell to her friends about what happened when she tried to steal from this one store. Because that is a funky story to retell. It's weird and very... I don't it's odd to say the least, but hey, it all worked well, I suppose. I don't know. Here we have a bunch of parents who are playing getaway driver for their kids in order to TP other people's houses, and when they get caught out from it by the person who lives in that house, this happens. Here's the clip.
You guys are adults. Yeah. You think this is a cool thing to do?
It's a fun thing to do.
It's fun.
Yes.
So you think I'm gonna have fun cleaning it up?
No, you're gonna make your kids clean it up.
No, I'm not. You're gonna go clean it up. As a matter of fact, I'll call the police for vandalism, and you're gonna be the one going to jail. You're an adult. Okay, but you understand it's vandalism. You understand that, right?
We're not throwing eggs at your house.
Oh, really?
It's toilet paper.
What's your name?
They've been doing it since the 70s. Come on.
So it's okay. You're an adult. This is okay to you.
It's a fun thing that kids.
How do you know my son Justin?
The kids know them from school.
From school?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm an adult. Okay? And I would never go TP somebody's house. It's very childish. Kids do that stuff, not adults.
Yeah. The kids.
And you guys are adults.
We didn't toilet paper. The kids toilet paper. We're driving kids.
Okay. You know what? I have the license plate. I'll deal with it.
Yes, it can be said that this is a harmless little prank. It's not really going to cause any problems, except for all the toilet paper that is going to just be thrown out because of, it was thrown everywhere. It's still littering, whatever. It's rubbish now. Moving along from that part of it. But you should understand as parents that yes, you can partake in this madness by helping your kids get around, but you should also be willing to accept consequences if you get caught. Because you should know that there are consequences if you get caught. Because yeah, this is technically vandalism. Is this guy behind the camera being a bit over the top about it? Maybe. I'll let you decide that one truthfully. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you're TPing a house. It's a funny prank and all, but if it's not someone you know and are friendly with, then expect problems to ensue if you get caught. It's just how it goes. This clip is a very interesting one. So this person who's in front of the camera, the girl, I'm not 100% sure, is supposedly the receptionist here, is meant to be in charge whenever the managers aren't around. At least that's according to them. Quote from the managers that are in charge when they are around. And this guy here is not exactly happy with how they decide to treat the workplace and decides that, you know what, I've had enough. I'm going to confront them about this entire issue. And here's the clip.
You can leave desk.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm not supposed. I'm not even supposed to leave.
You can
for
do
towels.
something. You can do something.
I'm not supposed to leave.
You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing.
Fine.
I gotta do my
desk.
job. I gotta do my job. My job is to make sure everything is done.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
And take my request that I can't do.
No. It's not take care of your because you're not no manager. I keep telling you that.
Yes, I am.
You're not a manager. No, you're not.
I am the manager on duty when no one else is here.
You're not no manager on duty. There's no manager on duty. Only manager that come here is from 7 to 3. So what are you talking about?
So after them, I become manager.
No, you're not a manager.
Yes, I am.
You're a receptionist who take check-in and check-outs. That's it. That's all you do.
So ask
Andrea
then.
If you want to do something,
ask Jamie.
Listen, if you want to do something, get up and do it. I'm doing my job. I have a job to do too.
Okay, then leave.
I have a job to do too.
If you have a different job to do, then leave.
I'll leave when it's 11 o'clock. That's when I leave.
Yeah, that's when I leave too.
You don't tell me when to leave. You don't tell me when to leave.
But you leave whenever you want to anyway.
You're not a manager. You're not a manager.
You leave whenever you want to anyway.
You're not a manager. Do you understand? Get that through your head.
No, because I have been told I am manager on duty.
Who told you that?
Jamie.
Jamie told you that?
Yes.
Jamie did not tell you that.
And Andrea. And everybody else.
No, they did not tell you that.
When they leave, I am manager.
They said you're in charge to take care, make sure everything is okay.
In charge means manager.
No, you're not no manager. You're in charge to make sure check-ins and check-out it goes right. You're not no manager.
Okay.
You're not no manager.
Okay.
So take care of what you got to take care out here and stop trying to act like you know everything because you don't know everything.
No, I don't, and I've never said that I do.
You call me on the radio for bullshit to plug in people a
because
TV.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
No, I don't. You go do it. You go do it. Stop being lazy.
I'm not lazy. I can't leave the damn desk.
Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. You can't leave the desk.
No, I can't.
You don't leave the desk when you go sit your ass down there right there? What are you doing? Leaving the desk, right? What are you doing?
No, I'm not, because I'm right here.
You're sitting right there. What are you doing?
Eating or doing something that I am bodily function.
What is that? What is that over there?
Being in the lobby. That is being at the desk.
No, that's not being at the desk. You sound stupid. You sound stupid right now. If you're sitting over there, you're not at the desk. If you're sitting over there, you're not at the desk.
Okay, but what am I doing when I'm there?
You're over there
eating.
having a good conversation, talking with your girlfriends and boyfriends and cousins and them. That's what you're doing.
You don't know.
While I'm cleaning, and I'm doing my job.
You're not here to get all of the bullshit that I get.
Listen, at the end of the day, do your job. Get up and do something.
My job.
You know, it'd be an easy solution to this entire mess for a problem that seemingly has blown way out of proportion. Get the supposed manager involved to talk to both of you at the same time and make it clear what they can and can't do, and if they're actually in charge when they're not around or not. It seems completely unnecessary and obtuse, but you know, considering the situation is blown up already to this degree, then I think that's necessary. I don't know what he's getting his information from and why he's claiming that they don't have that jurisdiction, but they're claiming that, oh, well, I've been told that when they're not around, I'm in charge, which in theory makes them effective manager, quote unquote. I'm guessing there'll still be things that they can't do when compared to the normal manager, but they've been told that they're effectively in charge, so I don't know. It literally becomes a question of, okay, if you're having these issues, why haven't you gone to your supposed managers about this? And if you have, what have you gotten from them? And if you have and you've gotten not what you want from them, then why are you now going off with your co-worker when you've already gone to your manager about it and they've decided not to do anything about it? I don't know, this seems all ridiculously stupid and so unnecessary, but here we are. This clip's a little bit intriguing. So this person behind the camera here works in a multi-floor office complex, and she's decided to go to the toilet. But instead of using the toilet on her floor, whether there is one on her floor or not is the other question, she's gone down a floor or up a floor, gone to a different floor in order to use a bathroom. Anyway, when she's come out, someone from one of the offices in this floor has come out to confront her about using that bathroom. Here's a clip.
Can I ask who you report to so that I can call the law firm to?
Yep, I just told him that. Okay. I can't use this bathroom because of what? Because of what?
Your floor bathroom.
Why do I have to stay on my floor? Because of what? Why?
Why would you not stay on your floor?
Why do I have to stay on my floor? It's a bathroom. I can use the bathroom. They know me particularly. What you mean me particularly what?
I asked you to please not use our bathroom.
I can use whatever bathroom I want to use. This is the law firm I work. This is look. Please contact security. I work here. You sound stupid. Yeah, please go down there. Thank you. Tell him I'm taking a shit in this bathroom.
Honestly, this is one of those things where I would defer on what actually happens with the bathrooms here. Do the owners of this building hire out a company to clean and manage the toilets inside of this building? Or do the people who are leasing out the offices have to manage the toilets themselves? I've worked in multiple complexes like this before. A very long time ago, several years ago, when I did an apprenticeship at a game studio, the first building that we were at was a multi-office complex. It was like a 2-story building where there was only toilets on the second floor. Everyone in the building who used the building for offices and stuff along those lines used those same toilets, and those toilets were managed and cleaned by the owners of the building itself, none of the actual companies that are leasing out the offices that they're using. This could be the case here, or it could be the case that when they lease out this floor for office space, they're also leasing out the toilets that are there as well, and they are in charge of managing those toilets. I don't know. Here we have a driver who's gotten themselves involved in a crash, but it only turns out that, oh, right, they're drunk. I wonder why they've gotten themselves in this crash. They've rear-ended a car here from what I gathered from the original information, and the guy who drove the car that she rear-ended, the guy who's making a bunch of jokes and statements about her, is having a bit of a thrill ride here.
Bro, get out the car!
Take a picture of her face. Yeah. Look this way. Look this way. Okay.
You need to get out of this car for real.
No, I actually did not.
I'm random drag you by your.
I know.
Bitch, call somebody. Call a brother. Call an uncle. Call a tío. A tía. Bitch, don't play with me, ho. I speak Spanish, bitch.
Listen. Okay, listen, but I'm trying to get you out of trouble. You better get the out this car before. You need to get an Uber.
I know, but I don't
okay,
have
that's fine. Okay, where the you live? Why are you out here?
Intolerant.
What you doing?
No,
you have anybody out here?
Because the
you don't have anybody out here? Bro,
you don't have what? You don't have what? Insurance?
You don't have insurance? You better pull out something.
No.
You better pull out something. You have to pull out something, girl.
You have to pull out
baby,
something.
I'm recording. So while you whispering,
hold on.
baby, all them little words, ho, you got caught. You got caught.
No.
Oh yeah, I took a picture of that license plate.
You ain't got nut. Your phone did? Oh hell no, baby. You
Y'all.
No, that I mean.
Okay, you need to pull out something. You don't have a charger? What the f is you doing?
It's because I can finish like.
Damn. I feel bad. You need a charger, babe.
I don't feel bad for this hoe.
No, I'm saying like.
I don't feel bad for this hoe. Cause this hoe don't know how to handle her liquor.
just give her a break.
I ain't giving no hoe a break. I don't get a break in life, so why would I get this hoe a break?
You right. We don't be
Bitch, all gas, no break, hoe. You better be glad I'm not ripping them lashes off your eyes, and them hoes ain't even full. Them bitches ain't even individual.
So what you plan on doing?
What you plan up in this hoe? Yeah, you better be glad you took them off.
Oh my god! So what you plan on doing? Cause I want to make sure you're safe for real.
No, this better come back and do this.
Who are you talking about?
Because I never want to over here.
Okay, who are you talking about?
My fucking friends, bro.
You acting like your phone is gonna come on. You don't have a charger.
How you hit them though? Was you just driving too fast or what?
You sure you ain't got no insurance? You sure you ain't got no insurance? Open that glove department.
I don't have.
You ain't got no insurance.
I don't.
Cause this situation could just go if they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
I would advise.
the cop, and then you're gonna be in trouble. I'll
I know, and but at the same time, I'm not gonna like just leave.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna leave.
Well, you need to give us a number, phone number, something.
What's your number? You get him your number.
903.
You gotta make this right. You gotta do something.
Yes, I'm gonna make this
okay,
right.
get him the number.
We can give you 24 hours. Figure out something. If not, we're gonna call the cops, and then you are figure it out.
Get him your number.
Guys, we say just get each other numbers.
Get her number.
And that way, tomorrow when she get a little
got a
bit more
pen?
sober, then she could be able to figure it out.
No insurance, and you thought it'd be a bright idea to drive home intoxicated. I mean, I suppose your brain's never really fully functioning when you're drunk, but the person who's going to wake up in the morning after all these events have happened is going to be regretting a lot of the decisions that were made this night. It's not, here in Australia, it's not that uncommon to come across someone who doesn't have insurance purely because it's not a legal requirement, though I should make one thing clear, at least in the state of Queensland, I'm not 100% sure if this is the same way in all the other states. When you do register your car and pay for registration, part of that is going towards a third-party insurance for people. So if your vehicle hits, if a person gets hurt by result of your vehicle, they are covered by your registration costs. Whether it be people who get injured inside of a car when you hit their car, or whether it be the unlucky pedestrian that you ran over with your 5-ton massive truck. Though you kind of still need to get some form of insurance to cover, like, let's say you smash into someone else's car, so you need third party for that. Or if you want to cover your own car when you get screwed by someone, there's comprehensive for that. But there is no legal requirement to have vehicle insurance. When you register a vehicle, by default, you get given third party insurance for person. I don't know. Going back on topic here, this was funky. I know that at least in America, this might not be in America, it is a legal requirement to have some form of insurance. So when they find out they don't have insurance, wouldn't someone be trying to get the police involved if they haven't already, though they've crashed? So maybe they already have? I don't know. Weird. Here we have two people fighting over who owns this dog.
Let the dog go. People told me that you had my dog. Apollo. Hey, that's Chippy. Come on, Chippy. Apollo. Come on, Chippy.
Girl,
come on.
This is not your dog.
This is my dog.
Is you crazy?
I know. I got a Chippy.
There's something wrong with you.
Do
Well,
you
let's
want
call
to go?
Chippy. Girl,
we can go to
give
the
us our dog.
No, this is my dog. My dog. Somebody better help the child over here. Because you know what? This is my dog. I know. Look, I've had him since he was a baby. How old is my dog?
Lady, I am literally going to lay hands on you. I am literally going to lay hands on you. I advise you to go ahead and give us the dog and go somewhere. Who cars you about to jump in anyway? This is not even your, like, is you see now?
No, this is my baby. I've had this baby since it was a puppy.
love how part of the dog literally could not care less. The only time where he actually acknowledges those two is when they pull the lead hard enough that is like, wait, what are you doing? Just let me sit here and relax. I'm chilling. Leave me alone. Also, side note, do you guys register dogs in America? Because here in Australia, you get chips put into the dogs, and they've got, when they're scanned, they have like the name and ownership of who's the dog belongs to, things along those lines. Because if that's the case here, then I mean, this seems to be a very weird dispute in the first place. But hey, I mean, cops involved? I don't know. I've said that response multiple times already. It's funky, but I don't know. What else you do in a situation like this when someone else claims ownership of your dog? I don't even know who actually owns the dog here. I do notice that the leash is wrapped around one of their hands more so than the other, so that could mean something, or maybe it means absolutely nothing. Either way, the dog don't care. Here we have a woman getting in a fight with the manager of their local Popeyes because they found a nail inside their food, and not a human nail or something that's fallen off of a human nail. No. An actual nail. You know those things that you use in furniture, in wood? Those nails. Yeah, apparently she found one in her food. When people questioned her in the comments of this TikTok, she replied to one of them showing a photo of a bent nail in some cheese that she apparently found at the bottom of her mac and cheese, but at the same time she also disabled the comment section of that post. So I don't know, I'll leave it up to you if you believe that part or not, but here's the clip.
Can I have your corporate number?
Ma'am, please don't come here no anymore. I said please.
You said what?
Don't come here no anymore.
I can't come here because I found a nail in my food, and I'm asking.
We have this number, just call them and tell them. So online website, they have the coverage, just call them in.
But why are you telling me don't come here no more? Because I'm asking for a corporate number?
You don't know corporate numbers?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know. Go website. I don't know. I have to be honest. Just go see the door, maybe you have it. Just call them and tell them what happened and see what they do for you. I try to make you happy. I try to give you money back.
Why are you screaming at me? I'm not talking to you.
And then when you come in here, tell them. The manager said don't come in.
Oh, you're being recorded.
Yeah,
I got you. You're going to be on TikTok.
Yes,
you're going to be TikTok famous.
Thank you.
So,
make me famous.
Yeah, I am. We're going to make each other famous.
Don't come in here no anymore, please.
Don't tell me don't tell me don't come in here because I'm asking for your corporate number.
I don't care.
Where's the corporate's number?
I say go from that door, please.
Where's the corporate number?
Because you try to take our advantage. You said, oh, give my money back. You steal money that way.
No, I didn't steal anything.
Our job, because we work hard.
That's fine. I work hard too.
We have 5-star, my beautiful, okay?
That's good. Remember, I just told you that y'all's attitudes was good. I'm not trying to steal anything from you. I sat there and told you, and I'm glad.
And then you gotta see you. What do you do?
That's what I need y'all to do because there was food. There was a nail in my food.
Then what I try to help you. I try to
No, that's fine. So I understand. So what I'm asking is for your corporate's number. I'm not asking anything. If you didn't put the nail in my food, then why are you being so offended?
I put nail for your food.
I didn't say you. Y'all understand me, right?
No,
I'm not telling you put a nail in my food. I'm telling you there was a nail in my food. Then I'm asking you for corporate's number. This doesn't have anything to do with you. If this is your store, that's fine. If you own the store, then that's your issue. That's fine. That's fine. So what I'm asking for,
I'll try to make you happy. And then what can I do on corporate for you?
I'm asking for corporate.
And then what are you gonna do for you? What are you gonna do for you?
And I'm asking for corporate's information so I can talk to them.
Tell your wife she's not allowed to come in here, please. And I have your picture. So any manager you don't.
I'm not gonna come here no more. Why would I come here and y'all have nails in your food? So what I'm asking for is for corporate's number.
Yeah.
Do you not have it?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
How many times I tell you?
Other notes, apparently this escalated to the point where the manager called the cops and the cops got involved and she waited there until the cops got involved, and what happened there's not been really any information told about from that point onwards. I don't know, this seems a bit wacky. And also, I just want to point out to note, do people forget that you can literally Google for corporate numbers of most places? The likelihood of the staff having that information on hand is very, very low, and are probably going to do the same thing that you can do in your own time, and that is make a Google search for the corporate number, because they definitely don't know it off by heart, and they probably don't have easy access to that information anywhere near them. It would just simply be whip out their phone, Google it, and be done with it. I don't know why people can't do it themselves. And I don't know, the rest of this is intriguing to say the least. It seems odd that a bent nail would be in your food. It's suspicious to say the least, because it leads me to question on how in the world could that even happen in the first place. Like, it doesn't make sense for that to happen in the first place. Surely that would have been picked up or noticed by someone else when doing stuff with the food. I don't know. I'm not going to really accuse something here, we're just going to move on from it. Here we have an angry golfer at the local golf course who got caught while he was seen attempting to swing balls in the directions of the employees working at the golf course, which, you know, is something you just don't do. You could lead to injuries by doing that directly. Anyway, here's the clip.
Oh,
You, dude.
taking hits at me.
I didn't take a hit at you.
You did. We saw you. Hey.
I didn't swing at you. I was going to your phone to put it down.
Give me my phone.
It's in the water. What I should do. Go get my ball. Dude,
why don't you go home? All
hey,
right. We are trying to get.
This is you. You own this.
I am
and hey,
like
you know what?
responsible for
I didn't
it.
go for the hole. I put it right in front of the green.
Bullshit. You just
didn't I?
you didn't even know I was here.
No, I knew you were there.
Doesn't matter,
That's
dude.
why I put it in front of the green. You piece of shit. I didn't hit it at you. No, this guy's like being a douchebag.
Hi, yeah, this is Colin over at the Park City Golf.
I wasn't on the green.
I'm on the 15th hole, and we got some Freakouts public golf.
Hey,
and,
you want to
you know,
explain why?
talking to him.
Let's explain why.
Because you hit the ball while he's on the green. Right on.
I hit it right there.
I saw the ball roll up onto the green.
Who gives a f? He doesn't get a He can't hug my ball. That's stolen property.
I'm gonna start doing my job again, sir.
Live here. Look at the green. This is a public course. This is a park. This is a park. I pay taxpayers' dollars, which pays your wages.
In some funny news relating to that clip, a comment was posted on the original TikTok of this, basically saying that, yep, he lives in an apartment that is against this block here, and the city has banned him for life from the golf course and are pressing charges. Oopsie daisies, man did a stupid and is getting punished for it. Just deserved, you know. Here we have a DoorDasher picking up a massive order for presumably a party for Memorial Day weekend, and it's apparently 13 meals or something stupidly heavy from this McDonald's in the morning. Unfortunately, she seems to come across a manager who's about done with it.
So they told me you're not making the Uber because it's too much food?
I ain't making no 13 sandwiches with the way tonight's been going.
There's only 3 cars here.
At the moment.
It's 1 in the morning.
Yeah, we've been getting slammed all night.
That doesn't matter. It's your job.
I can refuse any order.
So you're going to refuse your best sale of the night?
Me showing up to this place doesn't make sense to begin with.
Well, like, us DoorDashers, it's not our fault that you don't want to make the order. Like, we have to make money, too. Like...
And those people should have had a little more consideration before putting that order in.
But it's McDonald's. They have the right to put it in...
It's not a feed a family. It's supposed to be fast food, not a feed a family because you're too lazy to cook.
Well, for all you know, they're sitting there having a big party. It's Memorial Day weekend.
That's stupidity for not supplying food.
For not supplying... They ordered McDonald's.
Yeah, if you're going to have a party, you don't order McDonald's. You cook.
But that's how McDonald's, like, stays open. That's how you are able to get paid.
Told us, and the supervisor already wants to shut down the overnights, and I already told him to go ahead.
Oh,
I'm tired of this.
Well, I can wait for you to make that order. Like, that's not the issue. If you want to hold up this line for 20 minutes, I don't care. But I gotta make money too.
So it's either I make the food or you just sit there, huh?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here.
Fine, I'll make a bowl. I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be right.
All right.
And just pull up there.
And you just smashed a window?
You did?
Yeah.
Look, buddy, honestly, I get the frustrations after being slammed that much and then seeing another giant order roll through. I legitimately do. I've been in your position. It sucks, but That's just what it is. That is what your job is. There are gonna be days like these type of days where it's a holiday and you're going to get absolutely slammed. One of the weirdest experiences I ever did was dealing with Easter Saturday. The first time I ever worked opening shift on an Easter Saturday was absolutely nuts because, you know, we're closed on Good Friday and everyone comes in on the Saturday in order to get all their prawns. And let's just say I think the amount of people sitting outside the front of the store, and this happened on the Sunday afterwards as well, was absurd. I think it took a full hour for everyone to actually get in who were waiting out the front. And them all going for their prawns. I think it took like 2 to 3 hours for all those people who came in as we opened to finally flow through and get their prawns and leave. It was insane, but that's just what comes with the job. Some days are going to be stupid like that. Heck, imagine this type of day throughout the COVID period. That was nuts. And that's just what your job is sometimes. If you don't like your job, maybe it's time to find a new one. The person behind the camera here inside her truck, she's a part of an animal rescue / haven thing. Basically, they've come to this neighborhood for an appointment with a lady who lives pretty much just ahead of her because there's someone parked in front of their house already, and they're here to do a few things to talk to them, yada yada yada. That's 5 minutes until they're going to get back because they just went out to lunch. Anyway, one of the other neighbors has come out to go off at them for parking in front of their house. Here's the clip.
You don't own the street here.
Is all up to the middle of this. We're all responsible for the street. Ask Wendy and Kit.
This is a public street.
It is not. Look at the road sign. It says private road.
It is a private road because you don't just drive out. It's a dead-end road.
There's a sign right there. It says private road. That means all of the residents own part of this road.
Well, then call the county and have them move me from parking in the street. Because there's parking every single spot behind me, in front of me, all the way across. I've parked to go visit that house right here, and you're mad because I'm parked in front of your house.
But you're specifically.
You're mad because I'm parked in front of your house?
You're just trying to.
So if I parked anywhere here, I'd be parking in front of someone's house.
Well, they have.
So I can't park here?
And they say no parking in front of their house, right there.
I pulled up multiple times where people have been parked in front of their house that they don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
But I think she's just trying to antagonize the situation.
I don't even know who you are.
Like me.
I don't even know who you are.
You're recording this.
Yeah, because you're being weird.
I'm not being weird.
You're being very weird. You just came out of your house to ask me to move off of a... You asked me to move because I'm parked in front of your house?
You're parked right in front where someone else parks here.
Yeah, but do you understand if I park anywhere, I'll be parked right in front of someone's house?
Okay, but I'm politely asking you if you would move since someone is coming.
No, I'll move when I want.
Okay, well, do it whatever you want, but I've asked you politely.
That's fine. I think that's really inappropriate and very entitled. There's parking in front of your house right behind me.
Fine.
So what? So why can't they park in front of your house right behind you? I don't even know who you are. You just came up to my truck. So how am I antagonizing you if I don't know who you are? I think you're being, no, I don't think you, I only know right now who you are because you just walked out of your house. Otherwise, I have no idea who you are. Huh?
Why are you not visiting her then?
Because I'm waiting for her to pull up. We have an appointment.
Pull up?
Yes, she went to lunch.
So you're just waiting here
for her to pull up because we have an appointment. Yeah. Okay. Because I pulled up to parking right behind the vehicle that was in front of her house.
Okay, because there's lots of parking in front of her house.
There's lots of parking all over. There's about 30. There's parking all over this street and parking in front of your house right behind me. But you're mad that I'm parked in front of you.
I'm not mad. I asked you nicely if you would move because someone's coming. So don't miss.
But why can't they park behind me?
You can ask them. Okay.
I don't have to ask them anything.
And I'm leaving now.
Go for it. Have a great day.
A private road just means that it's a no thoroughfare. It's like, hey, unless you have business on this street, do not come down this road. That's what that means. At least that's what it is over here in Australia. I assume it probably means vaguely the same thing because there's a difference between a private road and a gated community. It's like, hey, unless you have business down here, don't use this road. It just makes everything worse for everyone else, yada, yada, yada. There is nothing wrong parking on the side of the street that so happens to be in front of someone else's house. Yeah, it sucks when that happens. Trust me. Like, that's a problem on my street that I live on. There's just a lot of cars here because, you know, there's just a lot of cars around, so parking on the street is very annoying because sometimes the spot you usually use is taken. Oh no. And you know how this person was saying this entire time that they've got someone immediately coming? According to the person recording here, for the entire time they were there, which is about 30-40 minutes, no one ever came. So either she was lying out of her ass in order to try and pull some petty entitlement here, or the person who was coming decided to go, actually, no, you're a terrible person, you're a Karen, I'm actually not going to come today. Ha! And also on a side note, apparently they were here to help alleviate the problem of feral cats in the neighborhood, which is, I mean, good deeds go punished, I suppose. That's just how it goes. Here we have a pair of teens who are doing some fishing in this little lake-ish area that's in the middle of a neighborhood. Private area blocked off to only people who live in the neighborhood, and the apparent HOA president of this area has come up to shoo them off because apparently he knows everyone in this neighborhood and they don't live here.
Yo, don't touch my rod. Don't touch my rod.
Trespassing on private property.
Don't threaten us.
You're trespassing on
Don't
private
threaten
property,
us.
young man.
We're waiting for the police to come.
You don't need to get out of here. Leave.
No, we're going to talk to them.
Leave.
We're going to talk to them. You threatened us.
He's our president.
You threatened
You want that
us.
phone to go in the lake, young man?
You threatened us.
You want that phone to go in the lake?
Back away
Walk
from
out of here,
him.
boys.
Back
Walk
away
out
from
of
him.
here.
Back
Don't
up.
test me.
Back up
Walk
from
out of
me.
here.
He walked out by Back up from me.
Get out of here.
Back up from me.
Why'd I take that phone and put it in the lake?
Yeah, now I'll press charges.
For what?
Like assault, what?
For what?
Assault.
Yeah, I'm not assaulting you. Get out of here.
We're just going to wait. We're not going to mess with anything.
Get out of here. You're fishing in a private lake. Get the hell out of here now.
The cops are coming. We're just waiting for them.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're waiting for them.
You know what? We're going to prosecute. So your parents are going to be real proud of that.
All right.
We're going to prosecute you, and you're going to pay all kinds of money because you're being a dick.
I'm not being a dick.
You are.
Sir, you're the one yelling.
You're on private property,
Sir,
young man.
I'm just trying to fish.
You
threatened us and we walked up.
Get out of here. You're on private property. Get out of here.
We just said we wanted to wait. You touched me earlier.
Get out of here.
Get
out of here.
You touched me earlier.
Your parents. Wait till I get a hold of your parents.
Call them.
Give me your call them right now.
My phone's dead.
Call them. You call them.
I don't
Call
feel
your
like
parents.
it. I just talked to
Call
the
the parents.
police. I'm gonna just talk to the police. You don't even know their number.
Your parents live in this neighborhood?
Don't worry about that.
Hey, listen, he knows everybody.
He said he
his
did, but I
last
think
name's
he's
Smith.
lying.
Do you know any Smith lives in here? No. Okay, so what's your real name, buddy?
I'm not telling. I'll tell the police that. I'm not telling y'all that.
Wait, what's the problem? You don't live in here.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for the police.
He knows everybody that lives in here. He's the president. He's lived here for years. And there's no Smith that lives in here.
We could stop fishing, but like we're just gonna wait for the police.
You don't live in here.
We're gonna wait for the police
to be here. He knows every family in here.
We're just gonna wait for the police.
Where you guys from, man?
Tennessee.
Well, your parents would be proud of you. Why don't you send me that video? I'll send them and show you what a fine young man they're raising.
And yeah, what a fine young man. Your parents raised you pressing up on some 15-year-old boys. Yeah, why are you pressing on 15-year-olds?
Can I just get this out of the way? Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because you believe they're trespassing into the communal lake land area that the neighborhood gets to use doesn't mean you get to walk up to them and attempt to break their rod and threaten to throw their phones in the water when they start recording your manic episode. And again, you just believe they're trespassing because you don't know them. And apparently you're the president of this area, so you know everybody, little Mr. Dictator over here. But of course, that's not always going to be the case. Heck, these kids might just be family of people who actually live here and are not trespassing in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And then you're just doing a crime for no good reason because you're just so far up your own ass you don't realize these type of things. Those knees are clearly not Tennessee strong. A bit weak in the knees there, man. Your shirt looking good, but your knees ain't so much, buddy. And also, just a bit of a funny side note, because this clip has gone somewhat viral across the internet has tracked down his Facebook account, and I'm assuming that he's deleted his Facebook account at this point. I'm assuming the internet's going to do everything they can to kind of ruin his day a little bit here. Maybe his life. I think that'd be a touch too far, but hey, he's an old boomer who doesn't like kids having fun. So screw him, I suppose. Here we have a Karen arguing in the middle of the road with someone else who I believe is in the car. Either way, she's blocking the road for other people, and it turns out that there's someone else around who doesn't like that either.
Will you stop? Just go. He's complaining. Jesus! Oh, these are police here. He was here to save the day. Freak out here.
Karma, swiftly served again. Well, not really. She gets to walk away from this, but hey, the police are there to stop the situation from escalating unnecessary or causing annoyance by just having that person standing there for God knows how long they're going to do that for. Here we have a guy playing the classic Australian sport, man versus bird.
Oh my God, bro!
Want more context of what I'm meaning? Just search up Australian magpies. That's all the knowledge you'll need. Here we have a Karen who makes a pretty terrible attempt at stealing and gets caught in the act.
No, I'm not taking them off. I don't give a f. I'm not taking shit off. You crazy as hell. I'm not thank you. Since y'all want to let me out, okay. Give me my shoes too. Give me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take my shoes. Y'all so petty. Get the f off my face. Y'all just want to be with around me. Y'all so thirsty. Boy, you locking me out.
I don't got nothing to do with this shit, but I'm making sure I'm protected. I ain't touch you, but I recorded it. They can pay me $5,000 right now, and I give them the footage.
That's harassment charge. Y'all stealing from me, that's another charge. Shit, we can go in. Y'all talking y'all social, right? Y'all touching on me, y'all feeling on my body. What are you talking about? Get me out of here. You feeling on my body, sir. I feel harassed. What are you talking about? Feeling on my body, not letting me out the store. Already walking me.
We trying to go though, man. Pay for it.
He locked my shit. Sir, they already owe me money.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm just trying to go, man. Well, the police just got come there.
I don't give a f.
They rolled by. How the f they missed the store?
Oh, and FYI, in America, if you have a reasonable belief that someone has stolen something as a manager or someone in a high authority position in the store, you can lock them inside. As long as you don't physically touch them or assault them in any way, you can lock them inside and stop them from leaving. And I don't know about you, but I don't think there's any better proof than the person wearing merchandise from this store that they're still yet to pay for and they're still attempting to leave. I don't know about you, but I think that's good proof that she's making an attempt to steal something? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Wonder what the police are going to say when they get there. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, but I think it's pretty cut and dry considering she's still wearing clothes that she hasn't paid for. This guy's gone to his local Target to go get himself another Hot Wheels car, and he comes across a bit of a fight between one of the customers and a worker here at the store. Here's what happened.
Yo, you don't work. Hey, get your hands off me. I didn't touch you. Get your hands off me. Go to the back room, Kenny. Go to the back room. Kenny, I'm going to press charges on you. Yeah, keep going. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to send you over. Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm going to have press charges on you. Yes, I am. Because there's cameras everywhere in the store. Get the camera out, because I'll show you him pushing me. Definitely. Unless you bumped up against him, he definitely didn't push you. You guys aren't going to keep coming in here, making them go get these boxes and do this stuff. Who's these guys? All you guys that come in and take these cars and you want me to go to the boxes. You're not going to touch the boxes. Who are you, by the way? You don't touch the freight. Who are you? Here, unless you can't read. What's your role here? You know what my role is. No, what's your role? It's to come over and talk to you and go, you're not doing this anymore. We're done with it. No more asking to pick. No more. I'm going to talk to your manager. I'm in charge. I want to talk to the store manager right now. Not here, so you're just going to have to deal with me. Otherwise, if we keep doing this, you're going to get trespassed. No, I'm not getting trespassed. I didn't do anything wrong. You don't touch the boxes. I didn't do anything wrong.
Gonna be honest, I have no clue what precisely happened here. Based upon the story, I assumed that just based on the people there, the customer bumped into the guy who's doing stock in the background, the bright red shirt man, and he assumed that the worker pushed him, or maybe the worker did push him. Something along those lines. There seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle about that. Someone in higher authority of the store has come down to deal with it, and here we are. That's what I'm guessing was happened based upon the story being told here. Quite interesting to say the least. Guy just... what a funny interaction to come across when just shopping for a car. Here we have the downstairs neighbors not really dealing with their upstairs neighbors' kids making a bit of noise in probably one of the most interesting ways possible. And also, apparently prior before this clip here, they threatened to call the CPS over their kids apparently stomping at 4 a.m. in the morning, which is weird. If you have a noise complaint, you call the police, not the Child Protective Services. That's not their job.
You're talking then. You're so... What? Do what you're talking.
You are so young. It's so cute. Are you going to post this on TikTok?
No, I'm not. But do what you're talking. Say everything that you were saying, both of you.
Fine. I said we have called the police on you multiple times.
And why is that?
For your inconsideration.
But who's inconsideration?
Your child run around until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Honey,
I could call CPS on you if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
My daughter doesn't have no bruises, no nothing for you to say that.
She fell.
Why are you gonna call CPS on me?
Neglect.
Child neglect?
Letting your daughter stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, honey, she has a schedule. She sleeps by 10. Okay, and if you hear noises at 4,
who's stomping? All night. Who's stomping?
Nobody stomps at 4 in the morning.
Yes, they do.
That is already you guys. I hear you guys banging at my ceiling.
To get y'all to
At
stop.
night, yes. Whenever it's that late in the
Then
night.
honestly, that's your problem because we sleep by 10. She's asleep by 10. If you want to sleep in my house, I'm telling you.
Really?
I'm telling you because we put her to sleep at 10.
Because last I checked,
If you want,
literally came to our apartment today, and it sounded like y'all were dragging a body across the floor. Her words, not mine.
Okay, and she came up this morning, the same thing. She said that she heard everything, and she said, I hear loud stomping, and that is it. And why are you guys taking... Okay, the issue is my daughter. The issue is my daughter because she plays every day. My daughter does not stay at 4 in the morning. Okay,
Then who is doing the stomping?
I don't know, but I'm telling you that nobody stays up at 4 in the morning because everyone is asleep by 10 or 11. She's asleep by 10 or 11. I don't let her stay up by 4 in the morning or whatever you are saying.
Because we have multiple videos recording y'all at like 3 or 4
Okay, then use that against me. Get me out of here if you want.
We are. We're in the process of it.
Okay. Your pride and your ego are so
It's not
up
pride
here.
and ego.
Oh
babe.
no, it is.
It's
honey.
really not. It's really
So you're
not.
bothered by
it's having a
regular
full-time job and knowing that I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day.
It's normal. This is apartment living. This is apartment living.
Again,
She's a toddler.
This has never I've lived
Okay,
in
that's
a lot.
It's
that's
not
on you.
apartment
Okay,
living.
that's on you.
It may be your
Maybe-
apartment living from the ghetto, but
From the ghetto?
Yeah. This isn't.
Oh, this
That's
is
the
ghetto?
only apartment
This
complexes.
is ghetto?
I never said this is ghetto, babe. I said maybe the other apartments you've lived in.
Oh no, this is my first time renting, honey.
That makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. You just admitted it. That makes sense.
So then have control over.
No, because I am a
Courtesy.
first-time mom. This is not my daughter. I am a first-time mom. She is my first, and I am not gonna be there controlling her and telling her, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that," because the downstairs neighbors don't want you to make noise. Oh my, I need to satisfy her.
Over your kid.
No,
What is she
living
gonna grow up to be?
better than you. That's for sure.
Clearly not.
you. No, because she's gonna be very
I'm
understandable.
over here stomping, disturbing my downstairs neighbors.
my.
We've already talked to both of them downstairs, and they said they don't hear us.
Our roommate is like
And
320 pounds.
not to
Like, he
mention-
doesn't walk lightly.
Yeah, and not to mention, y'all have had multiple complaints from y'all's neighbors as well. So it's not
Okay.
just us.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I have a daughter. I'm not gonna move for you to feel happy. Because my daughter's happy up there, that's fine. That's all that matters to me. I'm not gonna be here trying to make
Then
somebody else
unfortunately,
happy.
you're gonna have to get evicted.
Well,
Nicole is in the process of it.
She is?
Evicted? Do you know what that means?
Oh no, I know what that means. But if
Then
that
I
were
can't
true,
wait to see your moving boxes.
okay, then I'll show her the video. I'll show her the video that you, everything that you're saying.
Good, because she knows it's all true.
Okay, and is that true?
Yeah, we've had many conversations with her.
Oh,
The
okay.
courtesy officers, the Denton PD. Like,
okay.
Look, if
Yeah,
you
you're
guys
not-
moved to the first floor, this would be a non-issue.
I know that wouldn't be an issue. What's the problem is that if they really wanted us to move, if you guys really wanted us to move, you tell them to give us the same payment that we are paying.
That's what we're
Literally,
trying
we've been
to do.
trying to get the
But she's not.
But it's
She's
so
not.
funny because y'all are the problem.
How are we the problem?
Y'all are the ones stomping. Y'all are the ones distributing.
We are not stomping. It's my daughter playing with her
literally
toys.
just said
Later into
when
the night,
Nicole.
it's not her. Like right now, okay, it's probably her. If I had to take a guess, but
Okay, you just admitted it, but control her. You need to
later
control
into the
her.
night, whenever we are,
I'm just pointing at you.
Whenever
I'm
we
sorry
are
if you get
sleeping-
offended, but I'm just pointing at you because
Listen.
it is you.
whenever we are trying to sleep and shit.
I'm
late into
sorry,
the night,
and I have been controlled here. We haven't been
it's
here for
not-
5
I
days,
understand.
and I'm
It's
sorry
not
about that.
her.
I'm sorry, and I respect you, but the way she's acting, come on now, you have to admit it.
she's frustrated. Just
Exactly,
like I am.
I'm frustrated too. I have a family. I have a daughter. How do you think that makes me feel? She plays in the kitchen. She takes out all my drinks. I have closed them. She finds a way to open it.
Baby lock them.
That's what I just said. I have them baby locked, but she opens them. She is a very smart baby. I don't know what.
Tie. Just cut, zip tie. Cut, zip tie. If y'all really want to try and make this work, make it better, y'all would be coming up with any idea y'all can to try and make it better.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I've ever experienced what it's like to live in an apartment complex at all. For the most of my life, at least for the past, I would say 10 plus years, I've been living in a detached house. I have had multiple long stays in hotels, and that one big thing that I can say is that the general noise pollution from other people is definitely far higher than what you would be used to in a detached house. And I would assume in a place like an apartment complex, it's probably worse as well. And ultimately, kids are going to be kids. They're going to be loud and stompy, and there are two very clear tell signs that she is still trying to adjust to this. Is A, she said she's a first-time renter, and B, this is her first child, so things are going to go wrong. From my general understanding, yes, it's probably going to be very frustrating to deal with kids upstairs being rowdy and loud because that's what kids do. But again, that's just what kids do. You kind of get used to being. That's one of the things that you have to put up with when you live in an apartment complex. Sometimes it's going to be families either upstairs, downstairs, across the hall, or somewhere being a bit loud and obnoxious because that's just how that goes. But one thing I personally agree with here is that this is not how you approach dealing with a situation like this, to deal with an apparent noisy neighbor by going in and going off at them. And also, I love the fact that this woman here can dish out multiple different things, but the moment that, let's say, the person behind the camera says something back or is apparently pointing her finger, she is quick to hide behind her partner, which is definitely an interesting sign of she's willing to dish it, but she cannot take anything back, which is very interesting to say the least. I doubt whoever's in charge of the apartment complex will actually do much about this information, that apparently this upstairs neighbor's a bit noisy, especially if they only get complaints from one apartment living people, not anyone else in the apartment complex, because then it just becomes one of those things that they're being unnecessarily picky or being over the top with their care about this, because apparently they're also annoying them about them being noisy throughout the daytime, which is just one of those things. Or what, do you expect kids to be quiet 24/7? I'm sorry, have you had a kid before? It's not how they work, unfortunately. They seem to be quite loud and obnoxious, especially when they're quite young. Here we have a 19-year-old woman who apparently got a phone from this place several months beforehand, and now decides that she wants to return that phone and get a different phone instead. When she doesn't get what she wants in this situation, she decides to do something completely ridiculous.
Prick, you don't want to be prick. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, you think, oh, you're going to get arrested again. I didn't give a f***. I've been arrested 100 times.
No problem. No problem.
Security, please,
No
stop.
problem.
Stop recording me, I'm scared.
No problem.
Stop recording me, I'm
No
scared.
problem. No problem.
I'm scared, stop.
No problem. Hello? We're calling the police if you not stop.
Okay, cool, please.
Are you gonna grab her or not? No problem. She bought a phone and she
Do you want me to spit in your face, prick?
No problem.
Do you want me to spit in your face, you stupid prick?
Go ahead. Keep going. You're all getting recorded. You can wait till police come. Beg your neck. Pray that. Police are in. What's that your point?
Should we give my f***ing money back, you stupid
Are you gonna
prick?
get your money this way?
Okay, I'm gonna come back every single day. I'll f*** up the shop every single day.
Come
See
back.
how you like it.
Come back.
See how you like it.
You can come back. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you every day. No problem.
I don't understand.
I asked for my money back from the phone, which we dropped up 2 months ago. I'm scared. Stop.
What a child. Like, genuinely, what a child. Like, how childish does, like, how sheltered was this person when she's growing up? Because based upon the information we have, because police have talked about this, she's 19 years old. She's old enough. She's an adult. She has her own money. She has her own this and that. It's like, how sheltered was she as a child in order to think that this is a grand, amazing idea to do? To when you don't get to what you want, you just start trashing the place. By the sounds of things, the staff did not press charges, at least initially, but they did post the footage online, which the police have now noticed, taken a look at, and are probably going to look further into it and see anything else could possibly happen, because at this point in time, the woman has not been arrested for anything, but it's still wild that this happened in the first place. Like, it's just so childish. Here we watch the average night ensue for the person behind the camera.
I'm gonna start smashing windshields, bro. No, bro, I'm going back to the Airbnb right now and I'm catching all your stuff on fire. I am lighting all your shit on fire. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am going home right now and I'm destroying all of your belongings.
So there's a gay couple at my job and they fight every night.
I'm so serious. I'm going to the house and I'm destroying all of your belongings, Arnold. Do you hear me? I don't give a.
They must go home to have some very angry sex or something on those lines, because otherwise, why are they still together? Okay, bad joke. I couldn't help but make it, but that's still a bad joke. It seems that this is a very toxic relationship that neither side really want to end at this point in time. This apparently happens literally every night after work. Surely at some point, one of them are going to be like, you know, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm just going to move on. But no, there must be something keeping them together for this stuff to still happen, but not change anything. Here we have, in my opinion, a very bizarre situation. Basically, so Hawaiian culture, Samoan culture, Pacific Islander culture as a whole, honestly, has this little thing with graduations where they have these flower necklaces, aka called leis, and it's just a thing they wear on graduation days. But here, this school here wasn't exactly happy with letting this one student do that, and caused a whole plethora of issues here, which culminated into this clip here. I'll talk a little bit more about it after the clip. Here's the clip.
We watch it every year.
Okay. So then on the webinar,
it doesn't matter.
We made it very clear.
So we went to the district to get permission, but you guys didn't want to call the district.
Our family permits the leis. We gift the leis.
It's Hawaiian tradition to celebrate after the ceremony.
No, are you Hawaiian?
During the ceremony, all of us walked across with leis.
How many Hawaiians do you have in your family?
It takes us years to get these leis. We don't get these every graduation.
I'm so sorry, but we
You're not sorry. I don't want to hear sorry. I want my daughter to be on that field walking with her traditional garb like every one of my other family members in the past have graduated. That's what I want, because she deserved it.
We have other students that
Did they go to the district and ask for permission?
Well, he asked. He got to wear it when he graduated. He asked. He got to wear it when he graduated.
Every one of my
So
friends,
I don't get it.
You don't have my permission to videotape me, so please stop videotaping.
Public school, it doesn't matter.
But I am saying
no, you don't
have
have
permission.
Okay, I won't videotape you. I'll videotape her.
Need permission.
But we'll hear you.
Okay, so the ceremony is going. We're just needing
I know
to
the
know what the
ceremony is going.
decision. What's the decision?
Do you want to walk down there with your leis? You're gonna walk.
I see people wearing their cultural banners and just like her whole.
I mean, you might as well tell Christian people not to wear a cross in the graduation.
It's just the simple flower lei and our flag.
I know what you're saying, Mijo, and it's a different principle from when
It's
you
not a
guys
principle.
do it when you guys.
This is a
graduated.
lifestyle. This is my culture.
None of the
This
schools
is
in the
discrimination
district-
against my culture. I don't care what the other schools is. This is this school. This is this district.
All of Our schools have the same policy.
It's not, I don't care. Policy isn't law. Policy isn't right.
Can we make an
I had Dr. Cook
thing.
on my side when I graduated last year, and he
Folks,
allowed me.
We're running out of time. Like Ms. Santana said, we need a decision from you.
Do you want to walk with your leg?
Well, she's
He
made a
wants to walk
decision.
with his
She
legs.
wants to walk, she can't wear it. So it's up to you. If you want to walk, you do it, and then you can take this to the district.
It's going to the district.
However you want to do
It's
it,
going
but
to the
you're running
district.
I mean, they're going to start calling names in about 6 minutes. So what do you want to do?
Do the right thing and let her walk down there.
Sure, we're past that point. So
We're not past that point. Go down there with your lays.
No.
Go down there with your lays. Let them tackle you. See what happens. Go down there with your lays,
Sir,
baby.
I'm sorry. We need you to be more level-headed.
No, I am level-headed.
Okay.
Go with your lays.
There's not really been much more updates post this clip since like a month ago. We do know that they were just escorted off the property and were pretty much told to come and collect her diploma on a later date, aka making sure that she wasn't allowed to partake in typical graduation practices with the rest of her cohort, which is just wild to me. Because I see this as a very simple thing. Like, I don't get why this is bad. I don't understand why you wouldn't be okay with them doing the traditional graduation thing along these lines. It's not going to harm anyone. It's not like other people are also doing the same thing of their following their own traditions and culture for how to do graduations. Like, in my graduation in 2018, which probably gives you a good side of my age if you can understand things, the school I went to, I think probably about 30% of it was Samoans. And, well, when it came graduation day, they had plenty of these. All of them had a lei and walked up there and graduated with a lei. And it was a really cool experience to see all these people like just being allowed to embrace their culture and sharing it with everyone else who was partaking that day. It was really cool. I genuinely, outside of discrimination or some stupid political thing, I don't get what is so wrong with doing this. Like, why refuse to let her do that? It's not going to hurt anyone. It legitimately is something that just confuses me on why. It makes no sense why this matters so much like this. You have to say, no, you can't do that. Because ultimately, this is just going to lead to these parents taking it further up the chain until they get what they want, because it is kind of stupid. But I suppose that's what it is. You've ruined someone's graduation for your own reason for something. I don't know. It's stupid, really. Here we have an extremely interesting clip where we have a DoorDash driver that is very upset for a lack of tip, and the person behind the camera goes all interestingly to discussion about them, telling them they don't know the struggles of black people in spite of being black, and things along those lines. It's a clip. Here's the clip.
No. You just said I had to tip you. Do I have to tip you? You don't have to if you don't. But you said I had to tip you. You said they. No. You said I had to tip you, right?
I asked you a question. Do you think this is a free delivery service? It's not.
Okay, I didn't say that, but I don't have to tip you if I don't want to. Now I said that I do membership. That means, well, you need to contact them and let them know that no. You need to be informed about your job. You need to be informed. Okay, well, y'all have membership where you can pay at least $8 or $15 or whatever a month, which is what I do. So okay, well, you need to know about your own job. No. Okay, well, you need to let them know that, because what you came at me is not right. You need to go to the boss, whatever boss that is that you work for, not this one, baby, because I paid for my pizza.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, you need to be informed about your own job. Obviously, you need to be informed, not me, boo.
I ordered from DoorDash too, at home.
I don't care what you do. You don't know. You don't want your job, do you?
I don't care about this job.
Well, then, if you don't care, then work somewhere else.
You need to look at my tag, baby. I ain't worried about this shit here.
Okay, so why you doing it?
Now black people think that this shit is free.
Okay. No. You're black. You said you're black, right? Well, you should understand that sometimes we do struggle. So if I struggle, you be considerate of that as well. So if I order a pizza for me and my child to eat, it's a reason for it. So be black and understand that people struggle as well. So that's no excuse. That's no excuse. That is no excuse. Okay, it's high. So why you want to tip? That don't make sense. Girl, bye. Do better. As black people, do better.
Every time I got to deliver to you, that shit gonna be cold.
I don't care. I won't order from you. You probably finna get fired.
I ain't worried
Bye.
I'm going to be honest, as an outside looking in, tipping culture in America, at least based upon the various different clips I've seen over the past few years, just seems insane to me. I thought the idea of a tip was to tip someone for doing a good job. For, let's say, they're serving you food, you give them a tip because you felt like they gave you really good or over-the-top service, not just being you must give a tip no matter what type deal because that's just what you should be doing, because otherwise these people don't get quite paid properly. Though from my rough understanding, companies kind of do have to pay the difference to minimum wage if they don't earn enough via tips. Again, someone can feel free to correct me on that in the comments down below. I'm sure it's already happened. Honestly, I don't tend to do DoorDash or Uber Eats purely because I'm not lazy enough to order food from home and cop the $12, $15 additional fees on top of the price of food just so I can get it delivered to me. I think I do get Domino's delivered purely because that's its own thing. The people delivering Domino's pizza are people employed by Domino's themselves, so they actually get paid a reasonable wage and don't need tips to survive. I don't know. Tipping culture's kind of nuts to me at this point. Here we have one guy herding his security guards at a Las Vegas mall like they were sheep and he was the cattle dog.
He got the whole security running. I'm stopping, shut up.
While the OP doesn't give a...
Sometimes problems have the simplest solutions to the ideas here. I just assume these security guards, A, aren't paid enough to deal with this type of crap, and B, they don't have the same legal protections that police have. For some reason, police seemingly are able to get away with so much garbage in the US, but you can probably guarantee if these security guard accidentally hurt him in a way that was considered too much force, they would get sued their asses out for something so stupid. So yeah, I get that they would just be walking backwards and stepping away from them, considering how much he desperately wants to seemingly attempt to fight them, and they probably already know police are on the way, and well, what do you know, here they are.